All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. It is Independence Day, and you know what? I always have a flag behind me, and no, that's no shade on anyone else, but there's always a flag, and it just happened to be crooked today, but there's always a flag, an American flag here on the KnivesFAST channel. So there you go. Welcome, guys. I am going to bring in our friend and yours. I didn't say this in the lead up to tonight because I wasn't positive Brent was going to be able to join, but he is. Our buddy Brent, Backpack B, is joining. Whoa, now it's just you. There I am.
I got full screen for a second. I'm taking over, baby. What's up?
Hey, there's a bug down here. There's a backpack takeover, man. Oh man, Jeremy's got steak with mushrooms and onions and some kind of pasta. And I think Marcos said steak, ribs, hot links, and corn on the cob. Woo! What's everybody else having for food? We had burgers and dogs and bacon wrapped chicken.
Oh man, it's America right there.
Yeah, man. And then and you know what I was making? Ashlyn has to eat. My daughter has to eat gluten free, and she made a gluten free cherry pie, and it was delicious. It was with rice flour. Really yeah, it was with rice flour, so it was pretty good.
Nice.
I was impressed. Hey there, Steel Forged in Fire. Joe, what's up, my friend? All right, Brent, let's see who's here. We got Tim B and Steel Forged in Fire. We got Will B. We got lots of B's in here. Craig Hamilton, Michael Morgan. Oh, we got this guy. He's a B, right? You're a B, Backpack B.
You know.
There we go. Steak and chicken for Craig Hamilton. Very cool. Nice. Ooh, wings and tri-tip on the smoker, says Will B. Woo-wee. There's a lot of America going on in here.
America, baby.
And I'm just with the water right now, but I know you've got your seltzer there. So
there we've got the citrus. What is it? The green citrus tea. Caffeinated, baby. You know how it goes.
Okay, he's got to have some caffeine there. If I had caffeine, I'd be up till 4 a.m. And
That's why I'm up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, I'm planning on sleeping tonight because last night I went to bed about 1, and I think I fell asleep about 4. So yeah, we're not doing that again.
Sounds like my day.
Although I had a little too much dessert, so who knows what's gonna happen. I had I had a brownie, I had her cherry pie, I had a little piece of cheesecake, and my wife,
my favorite.
Yeah, and then a what do we call it? A sugar cookie with like. I thought it was funny. It had cream cheese frosting on a sugar cookie, but it had blueberries and a strawberry in the middle. And I'm like, yeah, it's healthy now, right?
There's some fruit on it.
It's healthy now. We're all good. Wouldn't be a holiday in an Italian home without pasta for the first course. Yep. There you go, Joe. You got some meatballs too, I hope, man. You got to have the gravy and the pasta and the meatballs in an Italian home. I bet Brent knows about Italian folks around him up there, right?
I do. I mean, my wife's Italian, dude.
Okay, there you go.
So, like, I get meatballs. I get all the good stuff.
Oh,
my
man.
mother-in-law's meatballs are out of control.
Oh, see, I'd be in big trouble.
I am in big trouble. I food around all the time.
So here, first thing I'm going to show you, I got a bunch of stuff tonight, but first thing I'm going to show you out of the box, does this look fun? Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So this is my Refine EP1. About a month ago, I dropped it on the concrete and it pinched the end of the barrel here, so the pin couldn't deploy. And when I opened it up, it shot the spring across my basement. So I never found the spring. So I ordered a new barrel, a new.
Well, you can do that at least. You can save
it. And spring, and it's good to go. It's new, but it just looks funny right now. It's a two-tone. But it'll patina in no time. It was meant
to be that way, dude. I thought it was just like a color.
No, here's the old one for comparison. So yeah, you can see we definitely have one that was patinaed and one that's not. Yeah. So it'll definitely get there. But yeah, that it was like I think $11 for a new for this and two springs. Legit. Yeah. So that's not bad. Just don't drop a copper. Did I see Big Red in here? Yes, he is. Yeah. What is up? Bama Ninja's here as well. My name's Bill. Mike Curtis.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, there you go. Joe Kasparek here. Bill Rivers is here. Man, they're just pouring in. They heard you were here, and they're like, whoa. Now, guys, in all seriousness, I'm not going to – whoa, I'm out of focus. I'm not going to show it because last week I showed one of Backpack B's videos and I got demonetized for the remainder of the, but we fixed it. So I'm not going to try it again. We're not going to do this again. But if you didn't see Backpack B, Brent's video on the Pinion drop yesterday, you should go check that out.
Yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, man. So he's got the little music piece I showed last week. And then he goes on to do his, what'd you call it? Quick cuts?
Yeah, it's like a show I used to do before I stopped like reviewing knives kind of. I do like different type of content now. But it's still like knife centric. It's just different. But for this knife, I brought back that show. And it was actually, I'm going to just keep on doing it. I think it was fun.
Yeah, I think, if you do it mixed in with the other stuff you're doing, I think that works, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and by the way, Refine also sent a copper looking sticker here. This will go in the giveaway pack tonight. So there you go. That is cool. So that'll go in there. Let's see who else is here that I've missed. Jacob Vermette. CPM is here. Hello, sir. Yeah, the Pinion video was awesome. And also Jared Knives dropped his last night as well. I think you guys dropped them at basically the same time. I got blown up on my notifications. I'm like, whoa. I was out in the woods playing disc golf with my sons. And then,
dude, I love disc golf, man.
Oh, man. See, we got to do this, man.
I grew up playing that on the rec. We had one in our, we had a full, like 18 holes in our.
So I'm not great because I have shoulder issues. I was a pitcher in all the way through baseball pitcher, all the way through what do you call it? Little league, and then into high school, and then all the way through as a pitcher. And I literally back in those days, if a kid could throw a curveball as a little leaguer, they taught you how to throw a curveball. There was none of this. Oh no, they'll burn. So I started throwing curveballs when I was 6. No joke.
That's wild.
And so I now have what they call a stretched. My rotator cuff is not ripped; it's stretched. So when I throw, and I tried to, we were playing wiffle ball earlier today with the boys. When I try to throw, my shoulder will actually sort of come out of joint a little bit and then pop back in a little bit. Not all the way out.
Movie where the kid did that and he could throw like a super fast fastball.
Oh, I wish. I know what you said. I know what you're talking about. A beer pitcher. No, I wasn't. Sharp guy. Hey, Todd Carr. Thank you, man. All of our neighbors to the south. Yeah, that's cool. So, anyway, I cannot, like my oldest son, friggin' we'll go to a hole and it's like 300 and he'll throw it like within 20 feet of the net, and I'm like, I'm maybe at 150 to 170.
That's where I am too. I used to be better, but like you gotta play a lot to be good at that.
Yeah, because I just for one thing, I've learned not to push it. Yeah, so I don't. Sure. I'm not trying to wang it out there.
Rookie of the year. That's what that movie was.
That's okay. I almost said that actually, but Bradley, my oldest son, he'll beat me every time. But I'm always there with the other 2 sons, Trevor and Tyler. I'm always right in there with them. Yeah, and Jeremy, the funny thing is the doctors won't operate on my shoulder because they say it's not torn. There's not anything we can do. But, man, if I try to throw, like Trevor and I used to throw baseball out here all the time, it's to the point now that if I do too much, it'll just start screaming at me. So I just don't. So when I'm doing disc golf, it's a different motion. So it's not as bad. And I'm trying to learn how. There's, by the way, one of the best disc golfers in the world lives right here too. We were talking about somebody else who lives here, but
those guys are nuts. You ever watch
Paul Macbeth. So if you do disc golf, you've probably heard that name, and if you haven't, you should. Paul was the first one to do every hole on a professional disc golf course, like in a championship, as a birdie. So 18 under. He did an 18 under for a round, like for a day, for a round, and he's done that twice now. He's a beast.
They hit like hole-in-ones like regularly.
Right. So there's a course right out here near me that Paul built. We don't play it. We don't play it because it's like 600 feet, and I can't even. That's the thing. Over water.
Insane too.
Yeah, over water, straight up a hill, straight down a hill, all this stuff. I'm like, no, we'll go play this easy one at the park over here.
The one that I grew up playing on was just in our park right near us, and I thought it was just like I thought it was so good, and then I switched to a different place. There's levels to this.
There totally is.
And I was terrible. I was hitting trees. There's some courses where it's impossible.
Right. Here's your clue. Okay. So I'll just give you a clue. This is the way you do it. If there is a park in a city and they add a disc golf course to that park, it's just going to be a recreational place because they're trying to fit it into the landscape. Right. Of the park. If you go to a place that was built as a disc golf place, you better watch out. It's way this one.
I learned that the hard way. I look like
this one near me here that he built. They're 600 feet. They're over water over and over again. And one of the things I like about disc golf is it's free, and it's not free if you're losing discs every 2 holes. You know, so I just don't do that one. It's like no. All right, well we're not gonna talk about disc golf the whole time, but it's cool. It's cool to know. Oh no, I love it, man. Let's
start a disc golf podcast.
I should. It's free, or you gotta have discs, but we get them. We have a place called Play It Again Sports, and you buy them. You buy them cheap, and you go. I've actually stocked up quite a little stock of them, and you go play, and we have a good time. So it's lots of fun. And I'm a whole lot better at it than I am regular golf.
Yeah, me too.
So when I was younger, I was good at golf, but I suck at it now. So, well, that was funny. They were playing wiffle ball, and we play with these. Can't even remember the name of the balls, but they're the ones that are faceted.
So they curve and do the curve.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to throw curve balls, and I felt my shoulder just going wang, and I'm just like, "Hey, Trevor, I think I'm done now." I threw like 7 pitches, and he's like, "Yeah, we're good." The teenagers went ahead and played, and the old guy left. So
I can't wait to have a family big enough to play our own a game of wiffle ball.
Yep, it's a lot of fun, man. We have a blast. We set up. There's a old piece of lattice work that their grandmother had that we made a square in, and so it sits behind the batter. And if you get it in there, that's your strike.
Oh, that makes it so much more fun when you have.
It's great, man.
You can get wild with it.
Of course, Marcos, the Vaseline under the brim. Marcos, the only thing I ever did when I was a pitcher was rub your hands, just spit on your hands and rub them in the dirt before you go up there, and it creates this real thick mud on your tip of your finger, and that would definitely help get a curveball going. I had a split finger fastball, and I would dig this side of my finger in to the seam and put mud right here, and it would just wicked, just nasty.
Curveballs are
yeah.
No one's wild.
All right, we're done. No more. Wait, we will give you a generous handicap. Yes, thank you. My lack of sports talent. Mini golf is even more fun. Yep. Yeah, it is. All right, so a couple things off the bat before we get into some knifey stuff. Thank you all you KF Pit Crew members out there. Thank you all the Patreon members out there. Drop some Pit Crew members, drop some emojis down there in the chat. Let us know you're here. Thanks for all your support. And by the way, thanks to Brent and Jared Neves' video in the last few days. For some reason, I got this giant kick of subscribers, and nice. Lee from Love Them Knives as well. So I'm at 3,690 as of coming in here tonight, which is pretty awesome. And I've got 2 awesome things already to give away for the 4,000 sub giveaway. Woo! So we got to get there so we can do that one. So, hey, Jason Brown.
Sick. Jason Brown, what's up, dude?
All right. Whoa, what just happened? It says Big Red EDC became a member, but I know he's already a member. So it'll come up in a moment and tell me, there we go, 8 months. Awesome.
Sick.
Very cool, JB. Thank you, man, for your support. And for all of you in here, same thing. There is your Daleka salute. Look at that. Look at that blade, Brent. I mean, that is a grind right there, man.
Polished to a fine mirror.
That is a grind. Yeah, exactly, man. Congrats on Independence Day to everybody, man. It's definitely something to celebrate for sure. There you go, JB. You get an air horn. There we go. Is that loud? Is that loud enough in your ear?
Yeah, I heard it though. That's good. I like that.
All right. So, what knife are you playing with today? Let's Let's start with that. A lot. Well, and this doesn't necessarily have to be the one you're carrying because well, actually, we're almost to the point of a pocket check here. But go ahead, show us what you got today.
I was playing with the Christensen knife Maverick. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Maverick S. Yeah. Very nice. I have not seen one of those yet, but it's beautiful.
Check it out. I'll send you mine. It's awesome.
Man, look at that. You can tell that's one of those where you don't sit there and say, is it a hollow or a flat? I think we know what it is.
It's a hollow. And this one, I got the one with like really cool details in it. Was it the Muktai or something?
Mukutai, yeah. Mugu Guy Pan, something. I don't know.
Yeah, it came out great on this. The clip, the thumb studs, and the pivot collar are all done in the same. I guess it's Mukutai.
Yep,
it's great. I love this thing. I can't put it down. It's probably my favorite production.
That's awesome.
Ever, which is a bold statement.
Yeah.
It's between I got this and the Jaeger and the what is it the Nimble X recently.
Right.
And they're all just in a heavy rotation.
Good. Yeah. I published Saturday morning kind of the top 10, which turned it 11 or 12 that I carried out of my collection for the month of June, and definitely Nimble X was in there. My new Orion was in there. A lot of stuff.
Love your newer. I love you got it in like fat carbon, right?
The blue fat carbon, yeah. It's very, very nice. So let's say hi to a few more people. David Iverson, Coprolite Steve, hello sir. Paul Bessemer, I saw you. Mark Herrera is listening. Want you guys to hit that thumbs up, please do. Let's see. Who else am I missing? No, I think I've hopefully gotten everybody. So, guys, let's do this. Start dropping your pocket check, and Brent and I are going to try to read through them, and then I will tell you what I was carrying after that, and then we will roll into. I've got an unboxing over here. I've got a bunch of knives. I've got a cool tray that you and I just talked about that we're going to talk about here. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff tonight. So, let's see what everybody's carrying. Joe T. Plummer. Hello, sir. Hey, David Hensley. What's up? Danny Hensley. Wow, I can't read. That's pretty terrible when you think Danny is David.
Hey, man, it's cool. At least we got in the same first letter.
My wife always says, and she's 100% correct, that my brain is always ahead of my eyes. And that is 100. Okay, so Danny's got the Chavez Sangra. I believe that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah,
is it the Sangra Street, I guess is what it is, or is it just the Sangra? I don't know. I just get confused, but will be Grimsmo Norseman, Nimble X, Hinder XM24, Bowie. Is it Bowie or Bowie? I don't know.
I say Bowie.
Yeah, and Kaiser Baglighter XL. I always say everything wrong. It's okay.
Yeah.
Michael Morgan's got the full size Ritter Hogue 20 CV in deep purple G10.
Dude, I got one of those right here, right now.
No way. Let's see it.
It got modded, so I'll show it to you.
All right. Well, he's looking. Mike Curtis has the Case Marilla Magna Cut, the Case Peanut, and the classic SD. Hey, Drooby Tunes. Hey, Drooby Tunes. Is it Drooby or Drubby? I heard somebody else say Drubby the other day. I want to make sure I'm getting it right.
We were celebrating.
They're going to be here shortly outside mine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Spider Coke Tenacious for Paul Bessemer, Buck Huxby, Best Tech Beluga, and R222. I keep saying I need to look up the Best Tech Beluga, and I haven't, because I'm used to hearing about the Petrified Fish Beluga, but not the Best Tech Beluga.
Yeah, I think so.
What did Joe say there? Oh, it just jumped on me. Hold on. Mike Journey. Oh gosh, see, it's gonna start jumping. Hold on, guys. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
I'm still finishing the circle a little bit. It needs to get taken out a little bit.
Oh man, this is awful. When it starts jumping, I gotta switch to my phone. So guys, give me a break. I'm gonna switch to my phone so I can read. I hate that.
It came out good. I just have to.
That is beautiful, man. Tori, I think that might be Tori's knife, huh?
Yeah, Tori's Tori sends me a ton of knives. He's great.
That's awesome. So, Tori's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's definitely cool. Cool guy.
All right, let's see here. All right, now we're caught up. Let's go back here. I'm gonna try to find out where I was. There we go. All right, Mike Jernek has the AD 20.5 with the goat scales and 945 mini Osborne. I might have a mini Osborne today. We'll see in just a moment. Off-grid rapid fire coyote for Joe at Steel Forges and Fire. All right, I already read those. Okay, all right. Here's what you get to do as the guest. No, it's probably already way behind. I'm not going to make you do that. Freak Show EDC's got his is always long, so I was going to make you read it, but that's fine. He's a member of the pit crew and Benchmade Anthem, BGM Regrind, of course, SMKW Magnica Deca, Hinderer Emmett, GEC 86, Forest Hank, Leatherman Charge Plus, Olight Warrior Mini 2 Login Jotter Notebook, and 1 tactile turn pin because he's just hanging out. Yeah. Civivi Shredder again, Kershaw Leak, and Schrade Turquoise 3-blade slipper with Glock 23. Been loving this carry, says Greg. Greg, that's you're ready, man. My name is just Bill as a standard issue S30V G10 Shaman and the GEC 49 Freedom. I'm actually sad that I sold my 49 Freedom today, but it's okay.
That sounds like that's a great name.
It's a little GEC slip joint with the American flag resin scales on it. Yeah.
Not bad.
Jason Brown's got the modded Pilar Large from Bill Pro X 1840. Very cool. Those pictures are awesome, Jason. GEC Ebony Wood Toenail Clipper. Very cool. Tops Eagles Shadow M4 Bailout Buck 525 American Eagle 5th Pocket for Bill Rivers. Tactile Rockwell Thumb Studs Protect Runt 5 Leatherman Micra Refine EP1. I got an EP1 right here, Tim, with the two-tone finish, which is really cool. Brent, what's up? Says Addicted to Knives. Hello, Lewis.
Yeah.
And Michael Morgan says hello to you as well.
Michael Morgan.
Joe T. Plummer's got the Yojimbo, the 940.
I need to get the Yojimbo.
Piranha. Nice. Piranha. I don't know what that is. Delica. Yeah, Piranha. What's this Piranha with the little thing over the A at the end?
Okay.
I don't know.
That's how.
And Para 2. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Delilah. Hello. They're saying looking good on the blade backpack B. Nice. What color G10 are you asking on the knife backpacks modding?
Oh, that's it's the same purple one. Here, I'll show you.
Purple G10.
Yeah, that's they do a really cool G10. Like it's
that kind of textured one.
So
yep. Get it out. All right, CB's got the Shaman front right, the PM2 back left, and a crowbar. A whole crowbar? There you go. Yep, very nice.
And just show you like what it's gonna look like when I finish it up.
Oh, that blade looks sick.
It's gonna be really
Michael,
good.
that's what it would look like if you got yours done, man. Look at that.
Give you a good background to see the hole.
Yeah,
I was going to kind of put a contrasting color behind the hole so you can see.
And it'll have that blow-through pivot too.
Yeah, totally. Right.
Todd Carr's got the Leatherman Surge, the Gerber Dime, the Gerber Shard, ST Classic 3-inch carabiner as a keychain, Cold Steel SR1 Light, Civivi Backlash, Benchmade Mini Freak in the 5th pocket. Very cool. David Iverson got the We the People ZT0308. I think that's a USA made blade exclusive. Victorinox.
That's cool.
Victorinox Wounded Warrior Project Field Master. O-Knife Drever with Stars and Stripes scales. Very cool. Olight I1R Pro Stars and Stripes Edition. Unripe Watermelon Leatherman Skeletal. Very cool. Hey, Mike Curtis. Jack Wolf Midnight. Jack for Treddy. Welcome, Treddy. Over there across the pond. Hello, sir. Yo, what's up? Says Ed Durbin. Hey, Byron Kennedy. What is up, my friend? Another member. And Big Red, another member, has the SMKW exclusive Deca. GC 49 Freedom Old Glory SD Classic. Yeah, your carry looked awesome today, man.
Dude, there are some American carries out there right now.
Oh, it's an urban
patriotic, sir.
He says that David Iverson says it's an urban survival gear. We the People Limited. Oh no, he's continuing what he had. Urban survival gear. We the People Limited Edition pin. Stars and Stripes Hanks from Everyday Carry Hanks. I gotcha. Byron's got the 0308 from ZT and American Blade, American Buffalo Knife and Tool Stockman. Very cool. Did I get everybody? Please tell me I did. I don't want to miss anybody. A bug out with red scales, blue hardware, and a stonewash blade I call white. Stonewash blade I call white. Okay. Oh, that's your white and your red, white, and blue. I got you. Bama, that's cool. Byron's. Oh, nope. That's not a list. Protect Runt 5 for Delilah. All right. I'm going to skip ahead, and if I missed you, drop it again. How about that? All right. So here's what I had today. Oh, I got to take this down. I had the Hogue Ballista in KnivesFAST blue and really cool auto, obviously. Yeah. Was a good one to carry. American made, of course, from the Hogue. Yeah, the stonewash, you can't, this camera sucks, but the stonewash is awesome. And this guy is sharp, let me tell you. Very much so. Nice thin blade. Really dig it. All right. And then I said that I might have one of these, and I do. There is my Benchmade 945 with the blue liners, the mini Osborne. Really, really cool little guy here. Black with the blue. Gotta love black and blue. And then I got all the other stuff, guys. I got a pin and a flashlight and my Old Glory Hank from Steel Capital. Of course, you got to have that. And, yeah, so that's what we got today. Who did I miss? I went as American made as I could. Yeah, I hear you, Jeremy. Same here. Let's see. Metalhead Blades Z. Metalhead Blades. Gotcha. Kaiser Mini Roach, Kubi Atlas, and a Field Spar button lock. Very nice, sir. Hey, look, it's Keith. Everybody, welcome, Keith.
Keith, what's up, buddy?
We love Keith. Welcome, brother. Tree Stabbing Troy is here. Let's see what you got there.
Picaroon Tools Mutineer.
Oh, now how you liking that? Oh, it's smaller than I thought.
Yeah, it's a small knife.
I did not realize they were that small.
I need to get. I love it. I want the titanium one. So I got this like before the pre-order. They had like right. I guess right when Kev got his, it got popular. Okay. Sold out. And but yeah, and then he did like another run of them. I'm not sure if they're available now, but I want to get the titanium one. I like this one. It's good. It's a good. It's like smaller carry. So. So I was seeing people now that they have a new round out. I've been seeing them on Instagram, and I pulled mine out just to carry it. Forgot how good of a little knife it is. It's fun.
Yeah, just looks small.
Yeah,
JB,
I have huge like sausage fingers.
So. Oh, there you go. Yeah, JB, did I say something wrong? I hope not. That's what he's carrying, everybody. If I said it wrong, that's what he's got. I hope I didn't. Drewby Toon says his hands are occupied making ice cream. Is it a crank? Is it a crank one, Drewby?
Better. You gotta work for it.
Yeah, that's the way it's got to be, man. That's the way it's got to be. If it's American, it better be just hand cranked, man. Come on, you got none of this electric motor stuff. Oh, come on. So, anybody else I missed your carry? If you did, please drop it again, and I will try not to screw it up. He's cranking, man. Drewby says he's cranking. You got to put your phone down, brother. Get both hands into it. Put more rock salt. If it's too easy, keep pouring the rock salt in there.
You need salt for sure.
No, sir. Okay, good, JB. I'm glad. I didn't want to have messed it up. All right. So, Brent, we're going to talk about, before I go into unboxings and stuff, we got how many? We got 47 people in here. So, like I said, guys, if you did not see Backpack B's video on the Pinion last night, please go check that out. I will not be showing it because I don't want to be demonetized because it's got music, and that already hit me last week. You did fix it though. You did get it appealed, but talk with them. Be like, listen, yeah, but I just don't want to. I don't want to tempt it. Yeah, I don't want to tempt it again, man.
So like, and then they always end up giving it. Like,
sorry, man. Yeah, exactly. American Blade Works Model 1 version 6 for Keith. Which handle scales you got there, Keith? And I know you better have that 49 today, that American flag 49 Freedom. Keith, you better. Bluminati Ninja celebrates 3 months of membership. Very cool. If I can get it to work, there we go. And there is your Daleka salute. Thank you very much, Bluminati. We got lots of ninjas in the chat tonight. We got Bama Ninja and Bluminati. Let's see. Let's clap for you, brother. Here's some clapping.
And
he's got, let's see. What has he got? On the flat top, steak, sausage, corn, and veggies. Very cool. Sounds great, my friend.
A lot of good meals out there.
All right, Brent, I'm going to make you pronounce this knife because I can't ever get it right. So what is this knife? Come on, you got this.
The concept prayed out, right? Prayed it out. I know what
I don't know. Everybody always tells me I say it wrong, so I don't know.
Prayed it out.
The 94. Sorry, Keith. You knew what I meant.
I like that.
Yeah. So whole. Okay. Got to slice up the grilled whole gator. Okay. So are you gonna slice it up with the preditout or preditude or pootitude or however you pronounce it, Butch?
Gator. I think that's.
I've had fried gator before, but I don't know how. He says he grilled it, so I'd like to know: is it just like pull apart like pulled pork and you put sauce on it now, or what you got, Butch? Let us know, man. I don't.
And did you take down the gator yourself, sir?
Yeah, that would be nice to know too. And Blue Minotti's got the Provoke. CRKT Provoke and the Best Tech Operator today.
Nice.
Now you could slice some gator up with that Provoke, like this.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll see what he says. All right. Well, I think let's see. Where is it? It says I got a new member, but I don't. There it is. Oh no, 4 months of membership. Okay. See, it keeps fooling me, man. Thank you, Deuces Wild. Appreciate it, brother. There is your awesome Daleka salute. Daleka with the oversized thumb studs, of course. Let's see. What do you get? A cheer. You get a cheer. Sounds like something from Sesame Street or something every time I hit that one. It's like what the heck?
I hear every day.
All right. So did he answer? Okay. Butch, did you answer? Grilled gator is absolutely amazing, says Marcos.
Oh,
Did Butch answer? I don't know if he answered. If he shot,
Butch,
if he got the gator. Did you get
know.
the gator? Let's see. Maybe he answered and I missed it. I don't know, man. I don't see it, Butch. Let us know, man. Tastes like chicken mixed with fish. To me, says Bama Ninja. Very cool. That's awesome, man. We got lots of. Anybody else have anything interesting to eat? I mean, I know we're gonna have lots of steak and burgers and dogs. Would you have ribs?
Ribs, corn
ribs.
Cob.
Ooh.
What else do we have? We had something else on the side too. It was good. Oh, like summer salad. My mother-in-law makes this salad that's just like, it's really simple, but it's delicious. It's
awesome.
Like diced tomatoes, diced cucumbers, onions, and that's it. And then with like balsamic.
So like a caprese salad, I think they call that or something like that.
There's no lettuce in it.
Yeah. Todd Card, let us know, man. On Canada Day, do you guys have the same kind of like cookouts and celebrations we do on the 4th? Just curious, man. And Michael Morgan as well. Pray Tattoo, says Will be. Pray Tattoo is okay. So we'll take your word for it. Pray Tattoo.
Pray Tattoo. There we go.
I guess. Pray Tattoo. Yes.
Good. Sounds French.
Pray for the tattoo. Yes. Got it. But I never did. Butch Cassidy, you got to let us know, man. All the people want to know, how did you cook it and do you put sauce on it? And did you get it yourself? We decided on a clam and mussel linguine versus grilled ribs due to Indiana heat, says Byron Kennedy. Very cool. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. Oh, wait a minute. I clicked on the wrong thing. There we go. I was trying to do that. Now I'll go back down to here. Wilby says it's French.
Yeah.
Oh, French. See, I'm not going to even try to pronounce that guy's name. Sure. That's wrong. I don't know. There, just sound French and you're good. Todd says everyone was shooting off fireworks till 3 a.m. on the 1st.
Jared,
okay, all right. Good to know. Casey and Backpack hit me with the best AD 20.5 scales under $100. OG, fat aluminum, carbonized thoughts. I just have the one set that Brent gave me, so we'll let Brent speak to it. What you got, man?
Under 100, you can get carbonized ones from under 100 that aren't like fat carbon. Those are really good. Fat carbon does fantastic work, but I would say like most of his are above 100, so I'm gonna go with OG aluminum. I like the OG aluminum frag pattern.
Yeah.
Ones, those are awesome, dude. They're one of my favorite ones. If you want to go a little bit on the higher end, though, I know you didn't ask this, but my favorite scales personally our NAFtastic linerless.
I'm sorry. I got a couple things to read first. Okay. First, Bill just said we threw whole chickens in the smoker with some rubs. So good. And then Big Red EDC, of course, we can't skip him, but I've got to read another one in a minute here. Big Red gave us $10. Look at you, man.
Wow.
Burgers, beans, and macaroni salad.
Salad,
gonna grill here. Wait. Oh, you're gonna grill. You haven't had it yet. Gotcha, brother.
Yeah.
There is your Dalika salute. Big Red, you are the man as always. By the way, Brent, if you ever get to meet him in person, the guy's awesome, man. We had a blast at Braid Show. Yes, you heard me.
Definitely going to Braid Show next year.
I was braiding my hair at Braid Show. It was really great. All right, so let's see. Hold on, I got to go back up here to Michael Morgan's comment. And see, this is the problem with the way I'm doing this now. I can't scroll with my finger anymore. I got to use my stupid. All right, where is it? Michael Morgan, just the usual. Poutine and a glass of maple syrup, he says.
Okay. All right.
You smart aleck. You're not drinking maple syrup for real, are you? If you are, we're coming up there. We're gonna have some with you, man. Okay, so what did somebody up here said? Oh shoot. I hate this chat. I really do. I need to take you up on your StreamYard thing and get out of here, man. This is starting to aggravate me. I know. All right, so Tim B says OG fat aluminum Cerakoted are on sale with the code and at $85. Very cool. Nice. What code? Which code?
The Knives code, maybe?
Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't have a code for that, so I'm delusional. Yes, I am. That's okay. It's all good, man.
Embrace the delusions. It's okay. It's fine.
Keith, I gotta know what you were cooking today, man. He says Captain Morgan and Verner's. That's not what you were cooking, but close enough. All right, so I ate too much dessert, so that's what I did. So let's talk about this thing. So this is wild. So you guys have seen the bigger size trays from why am I blanking all of a sudden? Tinker Force. Good Lord. And he actually, James lives near me. So he reached out to me on Friday and he's like, dude, would you like to check out a new prototype of an aluminum tray? And I'm like, sure. And so you guys know he's got these modular pieces where you can put your bits, your driver, whatever. You can put, anything, screws in here as you're taking stuff apart. These are 3D printed. And these, let me do this. So these are actually in pieces here, and then you can divide it any way you want. You can take this one out and just have the one divider if you want. But he's got like 10, I think he said like 6 or 10 different pieces that fit in these slots that you can get what you want. Pins. There's a taller one that you put your pins in. Anything, but it's got the cork down in here. So this is an aluminum one, and this guy's pretty heavy right now. I think he said it's going to be a little lighter, and it's also going to have a different finish on it. This is just kind of raw. It's going to be sandblasted, and these are going to be about $65 or $75, I think he said.
Pretty good.
I don't know how many of these it comes with, or if it's just the tray for that. But what's funny about this, Brent, is one of our favorite knife makers out there is the dude producing these for him. This is Alex Steingraber made this prototype and is making the finals for him. So I thought that was Keith smoked a turkey for his uncle and did steaks for himself. There you go. Diabetes in a glass. Exactly. Maple syrup is diabetes in a glass. Yep. So, this is pretty cool. It's a little smaller than it's not really a take apart tray. In this case, it's more of a tray to put your modular stuff in and have it off to the side, like for me at the side of my table here or whatever. Whoa, Bluminati Ninja. What the heck? There we go. We got another 10 here. Bluminati for freedom. I love freedom. Sure. Yeah, that's why I'm flipping these crazy things, man, for freedom.
You just got that legalized, right?
Yeah, on Monday. Yep.
Congrats.
Friday, excuse me, not Monday. Let's see. Joe Kasprick, I'm out grilling right now. Vidalia steak burgers, garlic steak burgers, and bacon wrapped pork chops. Very cool.
Sheesh.
How do you eat maple syrup, KC, in a bowl with a spoon like my dad? No, I put it on my pancakes.
Yeah,
That's what I do with it. With peanut butter, by the way. Pancake, peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter. Gotta have, peanut butter pancakes is the way to go. Let's give by the way, give him some love in the chat. Mr. Bluminati Ninja, guys, please do. And let's see, what do we got here? Air horn. We're going back to the air horn. Does that hurt your ear, brother?
Oh, I love it. It's great.
All right, we'll give him 2. Buffering so bad here in the backwoods. It's not the heat, it's the humidity, says Butch. Very cool. So anyway, I'm going to kind of use this and check it out. And I'll give you guys my thoughts on it. I'll do a little video on it. Now, he also sent over something else cool, Brent. And you were talking about 3D printed. This is a little wallet prototype.
I like that.
And he's looking to produce these. Now, he's got it where you could put a little lanyard on here if you wanted to pull it out of your pocket. Ooh. It's 3D printed plastic, and it's got this stretchy elastic to put your cards in. And then on this side, you've got Velcro to put your Ranger eyes on.
So can you see the printing lines on that? I can't even see it.
No, I don't know if he does something to finish them up or... James, are you here? If he is, he could probably tell you. He said he was going to try to check it out, but I don't know.
Maybe he built that. I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know, man. But yeah, you've got this great Velcro back here to put your patches on. He had one in his pocket when he met me, full of cards, and looked really sweet. So yeah, these are going to be coming out on it. These might already be on his site. I don't know, but if not, they're coming soon. Very, very cool. So yeah, just wanted to show those off. All right, so I'm going to do an unboxing because I know you're in the middle of modding a knife, and I actually have one of those in for loan from our friend Justin at White Mountain Knives. So we're going to open this. Oh, you know what? We got to use the Keith the Knife Freak unboxing knife here. Got to do that. Keith will come after me if I don't. Right, Keith? He'll tell you. If I miss any funny comments, go for it. How does everybody else eat maple syrup? However, yeah, on pasta like Buddy the Elf. So I actually have 2 knives in for loan from Justin over at White Mountain. That guy hooks me up. And thanks to you guys using the code. If you guys keep using that code, he'll keep on hooking me up. I buy knives from him sometimes. I've bought some recently, and now he has sent these in for loan, and I don't even know how to open this. This is really neat. Seriously?
I don't want to.
No, it's an artisan, a new artisan. Let's see if you can figure out what it is.
I'm trying to think.
Let's see. Keith says, I have friends. Okay. What's that?
Great Whites.
No, I'll show you in just a minute. Let's do this one first. This is the AM8 Gladiator, which is the one you've got in for modification. Whose is that?
This one's mine.
That's yours. You're just modifying it.
I saw it and I was like, I got to mod that.
I saw this one come out and it was like, man, you got to check this out. So I immediately messaged Justin and said, can I get one of these to check out? Boy, it's like they don't want me to get to the knife. There's so much packaging. All right. So this is the Gladiator. This is how this one came. I guess is that like antique bronze, maybe kind of
weird. It's kind of an interesting finish. Like it doesn't look like it looks like online.
You got person. Kind of an interesting square flipper here.
I hate that, dude.
Yeah, so we got to talk about that. And then you got blue accents, blue thumb stud, decent action. Let's see how the thumb studs are. Okay, this is interesting. Kind of makes me, I kind of think that's a little deeper than it kind of should be, but
yeah,
I don't know. All right, so what modifications are you doing to the one you've got?
So this blade isn't finished right now. I'm in the middle of polishing
it
because there was a coating on it. But I did a flipper delete because I hated the flipper, and it changes the knife completely. I did a whole add. Oops, let me see. So let me just. Oh, geez.
And was you? Whoa. You didn't cut yourself, I hope. You did?
Just trying to make it.
Why do you always cut yourself when you come on with me? I don't know what it is.
I got to drop things on my keyboard like you.
You all right, brother?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It was just the tip
Okay.
that went in.
Woo, just the tip. I like this blade shape a lot.
Yeah, me too. And with the hole, like I want to put it in the. I have the hand over here. I'm just gonna see if I can get it in there because it like together. If you follow me on Instagram, no, it's on my dark matter Instagram. So you'll see a picture of it before I started. So what I do is I'll mod it and then I'll look at it for like a day or two, and then I probably mod it some more. So what happened was I got it to a point where I liked it. I put it on Instagram, and then I decided I wanted to take the blade to like a better polish because the coating just does. I don't like the coating it came with. But I'll tell you one thing: this coating was the hardest coating ever for me to get off. And it's
really?
I don't even know what it is. I have to ask them, and because like it was and sandpaper was doing nothing. I couldn't believe it, dude. It was the weirdest coating I've ever. I'm finally getting through. You can see on this side, like I'm starting to get.
Oh yeah, I still see some of it though, for sure.
Yeah, dude. I was working on that for an hour, and that's where I'm at. So,
my first impression of this thing is it is heavy.
Yeah, it's a big knife. It's a long knife.
It's a lot heavier than I thought it would be. Yeah. It doesn't feel bad in the hand with that deep choil. It actually feels pretty good, but it is heavy. It's I'll weigh it.
Causes some issues, I think. Like it's just the weird flipper. That's just my first reaction to it. Is like I can't stand this flipper. I don't really have many strong opinions, but that was a strong opinion I had.
It's pretty square. There you go, guys. Can you see that? It's pretty square. It's way out here, but it does work. I think I'm with you. I would prefer to just use the thumb studs or a hole like you did. Hey, Tim S. I know Tim had a lot of red, white, and blue on him today. Did you see Michael Morgan's comment down here? I use maple syrup on my bearings so the knives don't drop shut. Just a slow, sticky, controlled drop.
Oh, dude. Probably smells good too.
Yeah. And you know what? They won't fall out of your hand and cut yourself because you'll be all sticky.
Yeah, actually, I thought I cut myself, but I didn't. I'm good.
Okay, good.
I have strong skin.
Man, Byron's dropping the heat down in here with the declaration. Very cool.
Same. Yeah, I
all right, so
you can see it.
I think I'm on a titanium kick right now because I've got so many titanium knives in for review. There you go. So very interesting knife. It's a little more square than I thought it would be.
So when it's finished, I'm gonna have I'm trying to do a mirror polish on this. That's what my end game is. So it'll take a while, but I'll get there. So this is
you'll get there.
But
all right, so
the contrast to that, though.
Right out of the box, I'm a little disappointed with the next knife. And that's pretty sad because I was very excited about this knife. This is the Ahab.
Dude, I cannot wait to get that.
Here's my issue. You ready for this? I'm going to just do this because I guarantee it. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, it's not coming out, but watch. It's like super.
Ooh. Do you think you got a bad one?
I don't know. But you know what's funny is it does fly out, but it just feels like maybe it's that first impression. Like you come out and you know, I've been flicking this one and I know it's got a stiff detent. Yeah. So then I go to this one and it just feels lighter. But once I give it some gas, it just flies. But look at that blade.
Oh, yeah. I have 2 on order.
All right. I take back my disappointment. I'm okay. It's not bad. But man, Brent, look at how thin this thing is.
Talking about, dude. Yeah, I love a good thin knife. I love Nick's design. Nick had a pre-order that didn't go through once. Not a pre-order. It was a.
Put that picaroon up. Feels like feels like there's some blade similarities going on here. No, not quite. Not quite. That one's flatter, obviously. This one's got more of a belly going up. That one's flat, but it just felt like it for a minute. But yeah, I like the harpoon to put your finger out here or your thumb out here. Yeah.
Nick's design sense is
all right. I take it back, but man, that first flick, it's definitely, if you don't give it a little bit of thump, but you saw that it's not coming out, so it's not a bad detent.
Right.
It's just lighter than I thought it would be, I guess. But you want to talk about light? It's funny that I got these two knives together because
Yeah,
I
dude,
want to say like 5 ounces
contrast.
easily, like easily 5 ounces and maybe 2.5
We're not
to 3.
concerned about weight on this Gladiator. You can't call it a
No,
Gladiator.
not a,
Pretty big.
it's got to be 5 ounces, man. It has to be. There you go. Byron's got some firecrackers going out there. There we go. Boom. I will be hearing those very shortly out my window. I guarantee it. Good access here. And that, like I said, that blade. Now, who did you say is the design?
It's Nick from Itch Designs. If you know.
Oh.
He had a knife that he was trying to bring to market with the Wii knives a couple years ago, and then this is his next design, I believe. I don't think there was anything in between.
So my guess is the reason they're calling it an Ahab is, from Moby Dick, and this is like the harpoon.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. I mean, I love the blade shape. Now there is no sharpening choil, and the blade ends at while the plunge is still. You see that? But other than that, I mean, it feels contoured scales.
Look at the thumb studs really quick. Those are interesting thumb studs. That's like the first thing I saw.
Yeah, they're kind of milled, and they're like mushrooms.
Yeah, I think I dig those. I don't know how they function, but
fine. And maybe they're designed that way on purpose with the lighter detent. But basically what ends up happening, let's see, can I show this, is your thumb kind of gets under that part.
Yeah.
And
Which
it just
kind of cool.
Yeah. So let's see. Not super sharp. ARR PM9. I think if I remember, these are like 80, but look at that contour G-tip.
Yeah. And it comes in a wood too, I think.
Yes, it does.
So I have one of each.
I forget which kind of. Yeah, does that not look like a mushroom, JB? JB's picking on me. It doesn't not look like a mushroom. Come on.
I think you nailed it.
All right, fine. I have never wanted a knife less, says Grumpy. Grumpy does not like this one, apparently. Is that this one or the Gladiator? Which one are we talking about, Grumpy? The Ahab or the Gladiator? Yeah, it does. It very much reminds me of an Adam stud. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Well, of course, this one's got the O-rings on it, but you can definitely still tell they're similar. But that one's a lot bigger. The top is a whole lot. Well, maybe it's not. No, it's not really. Let's put them like this.
Nice. Yeah.
No, they're very similar size-wise, actually. The Adam's actually bigger. Stud. So there you go. So let's see. Did Grumpy answer? The Ahab might as well be an F5.6 or something. Really? So you see a 5.5 in this?
Really?
The handle's completely different. I mean, I guess I can see some of the blade, but then you have does the 5.5 have a harpoon? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking. The studs are like doorknobs, says Daniel. That's not wrong. And by the way, did you see these? This is Andrew Hobbert. Is Andrew here, by the way? I don't think so. Scales. Yeah, this is Andrew Hobbert's titanium. This is not mine. This is Andrew. They dropped them last week.
I know, and I just can't get them all, dude. Can't get them all.
Yeah, I know, man. But
responsibility.
Oh, he hates the 5. He's saying he hates the 5.5, and so it might as well be the 5.6. Got it. Yeah, the only 5.5 I had in hand was Kevin's, and the one I had, the detent was like a lock. And I hurt my hand every time I flicked it. Every time. Hurt my finger. And I'm like...
I love that knife personally, the F.5.
I like the shape. I love the choil. I liked a lot about it. But that's my favorite Jack Wolf so far. We're going to talk about here in just a minute.
Sweet.
I think. I'm undecided. There's kind of a massive tie at the top, but I think you're going to see that in a minute. But this knife, I'm telling you, Brent, with the contour, mine has flat micarta scales. With the contoured scales of this just feels awesome.
That's cool.
And if you like an atom or a neutron, then this I'm gonna have to find a way to get some of these down the road. But it's just there's so much. I just can't make myself buy everything, and I can't do it. Well, we'll see, Grumpy, how I like this. I'm gonna carry it and see. My first impression is it's gonna carry phenomenally. I'm gonna like the way it carries, nice and slender. It's a very interesting design. There was a review in the last couple of days, Jared Neve, that said I should have put a front flipper as an option on the pinion. Well, this is one that just needs a little jimping right here, and this is a front flipper. So, yeah. So, and you know me, I don't like front flippers, but all right. So let's see. So what else you got in to look at right now? I'm gonna put these off to the side real quick. What else you working on right now, Brent?
I have a bunch of mods.
About 100.
Yeah, they're all over the place right here. But what else is going on? I got this. This is a tiny knife. The Oni by Dan Designs.
Oh my gosh! Oh no, I had one of those in. I think I did. They are very small.
Tiny, definitely like a secondary carry or a good knife to like throw in a backpack if you just need more like a pouch or something. But it's still fidgety, which is crazy.
I see what you did there. Throw it in a backpack. You got that, everybody?
And the other ones that I really like, I mentioned them before, is this Nimble X, the one that I thought that this had a detent hole sticking out of it on one side, and that's like a pet peeve of mine. But it was actually like just a pool of oil that settled into a perfect.
Okay.
I think it was like last time we were on the live together. Yeah, you could see it there again. It always.
Oh, that I remember. Yeah.
It goes right there, and it's just like for some reason the oil is just going out of that spot, and when you wipe it away with like a Q-tip or something, I thought it was a detent hole, so I was like,
I gotcha. All right, what did I miss, Michael Morgan? What did I miss? I missed the joke apparently, and Gonzo said that the Ahab looks like a fish stick. So I don't know. Hey, Gonzo, what is up, man? Hey, there's Choir Boys Cutlery. Scab is in here, man. The whole neighborhood is gone now. No, I'm just kidding. Scab, you and Jared the other night, that was a great stream, man. That was awesome. A lot of fun. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, very, very cool. All right, well, so your nimble is fixed now, quote unquote.
Yeah,
there was really nothing wrong with it, basically.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. So I had to like make that was fake news post to my Instagram. Another one I can't put down is the Jaeger M right now. So this is I think it's the EDC Specialties exclusive one. I think that's the exclusive, but
okay,
sweet with the gray handle.
Yeah, those are beautiful knives. Those look so nice, and that hologram looks sick too.
Dude, it's awesome. Yeah. So this and like the Maverick are probably my two top carries lately. I've been carrying them all the time. So.
You love that style of blade shape. Well, if you like that one, then you probably like this crazy thing.
I do like that.
Look, it's got that pokey stabby thing going on. This is the Arcane Abyss from Andrew as well. Nice. And by the way, not the most ordinary flipper tab either. You know, you kind of got to really dig into it, but
the blade is cool though.
Yeah, this looks like a style of blade. I'm not usually a pointy, pokey person, but this is pretty cool, and it is very sharp. And let me tell you, mows through cardboard like nobody's business. I destroyed some cardboard with it yesterday. Let's talk about that for a minute. I don't want to do that, but we're going to do it anyway. We're not going to mention names. We're just going to do something. Okay. So I do reviews. I just want to say that if I put that a knife a knife is a review, it's a review. Okay. If I say overview, that means I didn't cut with it because whatever. But if I cut with it, use it in my day-to-day routine, I count that as a review. So I just want to let you guys know I'm not changing the way I do anything. I don't need anybody to tell me whether my videos are reviews or overviews or whatever. I know what my videos are. So another thing we apparently got to talk about is I saw two people just post that they ordered Asher Pickett's from the second sale, and he just told them he was actually out of the ones they had ordered, but he's subbing in a JG10 one. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. I guess he must have had an error in his stock or something, but at least he's going to make it.
There was a lot of seconds out there, so maybe a lot of people were trying to get in on it and they lost track of the order. That thing's happened, but at least he's still trying to take care of it.
Contrary to what I'm being told, what I do is a review. Yes. I just now, if I don't say review on it, then it's not a review. But if I say review, then I count it as a review because I do cut. Here's the thing. Naff Sargent's here. Naff, look, I'm going down the road, buddy. I'm going down the rabbit hole. This is not good. This is not good. Y'all gonna pull me out of this hole. But
I think there's some valid points made,
of course,
style,
correct. But my thing is this: most of the people in this chat, most of the people now. There's Jason Brown who does use his knife a lot at work. There's Freak Show who uses his knife a lot at work. There's other people that hard use. I know Chaz is one of those. Duke. There's lots of people that hard use their knives, but there's also a lot of people that cut open a box, cut a shipping label, right? And in my case, use it to break down cardboard. I cut rope and tape when I'm on a freelance gig doing TV. I cut cardboard. I cut anything. I've cut wires with my knives before. So I use my knives. Now, some of them are going to be, okay, well, Jeremy says I don't hard use, I heavy use. See, and again, now there's going to be all these different definitions of what that means.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. So that's the thing, Byron. My reviews are short, but I have used the knife. There are many times where I do a video on a knife and I say, I did not have time to cut with this. I didn't, and it's not a review. I call it an overview. So I agree, Michael Morgan. I agree. The rest of us are posers. That's funny. But, that's exactly right, Troy. My job is twofold. My job is to look at a knife and carry that knife. That's one thing. My second one is to let you see it in my hands and give you my thoughts on the knife. I am not an expert. I have never claimed to be an expert. I am not going to take the knife to the point of extinction or brokenness and then sharpen it up, fix it, and tell you it's awesome. That's not what I do. Yeah. What I do is I use them in my day-to-day life and then tell you what I think of them. So it's your job to figure out whether you want to buy it or not.
Yeah.
Grumpy says he hard uses knives. Butter Knives Fast number 22 always stays at home. Yep, there you go. There you go. I almost forgot. Stay tuned for the giveaway, guys. We have a new addition to the swag pack. Now, it started last week, but there was an idea this week, and it's totally different now. The Killer Bunny, you'll see. We have something new in the gift pack tonight. You guys will love this. Ashlyn and I came up with an idea, and it came out really cool. So we'll see. So whoever won last week, I can't remember. I think it was Jared White. You have a good one, but they just got better. But anyway. Yeah, no, I agree. Now, that's the thing. Blades Hook. Stasa does hard use a knife before he reviews it. No doubt. But 2/3 of the knives I'm reviewing come from a pass-around group.
Right.
And I am not going to do what Stasa does with a pass-around group knife because Brent had it, and then JB had it, and then Peter had it, and then this guy had it, and that guy. And it's been to 10 people, and I don't know what's been done to it. I don't know, So, again, I'm not going to do exactly like Stasa. And that's up to you guys to decide who you want to watch. And what? I'm here to make videos, and hopefully you guys watch them. Very cool, Michael Morgan. Michael Morgan points out that I technically do a drop test on every knife. So that'll work. All right, so I'm going to go back and answer the question from who was it that asked about the Jack Wolf knife? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. But it was what your favorite one is. Yeah.
So I think it's been the sharpshooter. And then I really like the little bro, but the more I put the sharpshooter back in my hand and saw the size of it, I prefer the sharpshooter because it's a little bit bigger than the Little Bro and gives me a little more room. But I gotta tell you, the blade on the Midnight and the contrast in this light G10 with the dark bolster and this hollow grind all the way down the blade, I think it's the Midnight. And then I've got the big handle again. I love this knife, and this is that shape you like, Brent. Look at that.
Dude, it's like the Harvester.
It is.
Type of
so, and then I have people asking me today, I am the CEO. You got that right. JB, would you call this a sheep's foot or a ram's foot? So we were having a debate because it does widen out toward the tip. You see that?
Right, yeah.
So typically this is a ram's foot. But Ben's calling it a sheep's foot. And I'm going to go with what Ben says. This is sheep's foot. But people were asking me today and I wasn't sure. So Treddy's got it 100% correct, guys. Watch multiple reviews. If you see a knife and you're interested in that knife, watch multiple reviews and make up your mind. And you know what? It's good to get to know us a little bit. So, I got bigger meat hooks. I got 4 inches across here. Brent's got, I don't know, sausage fingers, as you said earlier. Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but I did anyway.
That's like my brand, dude. I have sausage fingers.
Sausage fingers. Yeah. The Midnight is my favorite so far. I love the sharpshooter. Yeah, just in the EDC. I agree, man. Steak and lobster on the grill for Richard Campbell. Cold beer in the cooler. Who needs one? Says, there you go. Had to swap to the phone grilling now. Yeah, but you got to answer me. Is this a ram's foot or a sheep's foot? What do you think, JB? I don't know. No, I do not have little hands. These things are 4 inches across, and I have long fingers too.
I don't even know what mine are across.
So, yeah, from here to here is what I did. It's 4 inches from here to here. 4 inches?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow, you have wider hands than me. Depends on how low you went. Like, where did you measure it across?
From here to here. From right at the knuckles or whatever those are.
That's what I'm like 4 inches exactly too.
Freak Show's asking for a beer, Richard. So yeah, I made up a blade shape for mine. Seriously, yeah. Michael Morgan says it's a ram's foot. I think it is a ram's foot, but I don't care. Ben wants to call it a sheep's foot, then it's a sheep's foot. But that's my answer. I think the Midnight, because this particular one with the contrast and the scales, I think the Midnight and that blade shape is phenomenal. By the way, you cannot get to the tip. So there you go. And there is no blade wrap or anything like that. No issues. This one will be raring to go. And I think he said the 15th.
Sweet.
Big Red says he's got one for you, Freak Show. So let's talk about that, Justin, real quick. Raise your hand in the chat, of course, or Brent on here. If suddenly Jack Wolf Knives, Ohio River Jack, new GECs, whatever it is, what is it? The Bear, the Tactile Bear, have new slip joints coming out, gotten you more into slip joints than you were. Brent, how about you? Half up. You still prefer the others, yeah.
Yeah, I think it has there's definitely like I just can't get myself to spend the money on it. I want like a cheaper slip joint.
I understand.
Because I just love modern folders too much.
Well, dude,
and I'm never going to choose a slip joint. I might use it as a secondary carry.
Understood.
But
well, I mean, if you
I'm such an ADD, like I need to fidget. I just
understood. Well, if you just want to try one, here's a $40 Rough Rider Reserve.
Yeah, I think that might be something I'd be more
They've got a new one that just came out with, I think it's a single blade copperhead.
Yeah, it's cool.
With blue micarta. Try one out.
I had a, what was it? The QSP Worker. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
I had one of those. And
I've got the Hedgehog coming this way to check out their new one.
Ooh, sweet.
Yep. Cool. But, okay, Michael says these are twice as much as I paid for a slip joint, but I'm putting serious thought into one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally get it.
It's amazing. I will say that. It makes me want to be like, dude, please make some modern just like folders that are like on bearings because he makes
Right.
such cool knives. They're like
Understood.
I do think he's bridging the gap for a lot of people.
So what I think is this. I didn't know this, but I now know this, especially this size.
Yeah.
Okay, because again, that's a full 4-finger knife for me, and it's got a wonderful, terrific blade. So this is a great secondary for me because now I'm just sticking it in one of these, and I'm putting it down in my pocket, and I can go a little bit lighter that day because I've got one hanging on the pocket, this one down in the pocket, and then if somebody asks for a knife, I have no problem handing it. This is not going to scare them. It's not, I open it up for them, I hand it to them. Here you go. And I think it's kind of been a new. Tim S says he's always liked them. Stacy, hey Stacy likes the Rough Rider Highland series. Yep. Very cool. Boker Fragment. The one I'm really looking forward to getting that QSP Hedgehog in hand. I had it at Blade Show in my hand, but I want to see it in person and carry it. So I would say slip joints were a complete no for me before Ben started sending me slip joints. They were I got some, but I'm not carrying them. Okay. Right. Yeah. They're in the collection, but I'm not carrying them. What Ben did was he made it where I'm carrying them at least 3 days a week.
That's insane.
Along with other knives. So between him sending me some of his, what that guy did was crazy. He sent me some like priceless GECs.
Yeah.
And sent them to me, and then now these, but I'm reaching out to get some, and I never thought I would want to carry them, and I am.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So yeah, we'll see. Jeremy says, as a heavy user, Jack Wolf can do everything I need a knife to do with no issue. I tested this theory, so yeah.
That's great.
Biome, yeah, I've got a Biome sitting over here to give away in a few weeks, Troy. Those are really nice. Todd Carr says his third knife is a slip joint. Man, I cannot. It just went off my screen now, Todd. I was going to put your comment up on the screen, and then where'd it go? Don't mind a slip joint as a third backup. I prefer a locking knife for my day-to-day, but I do have a slip joint carving jack that I use regularly for carving. Very cool.
Interesting. All right, that's cool.
Yeah, Whittler kind of thing. Yeah. Well, anyway, I think it's interesting. Treddy says Jack Wolf made me into a slippy guy. I had a bunch of modern slippies before, but they got carried rarely and sold. Not. Yeah, I agree. So really interesting. Ben's kind of changed the industry a little bit. He really has.
Yeah, definitely. Like even though it's not for me, like I see what big of a difference it's been making, and it is for me. I just think that I haven't gotten over the price point yet. I don't know why. That's just my holdup.
No, and you know what? I understand that. Bama says he's got 2 case knives and 100 modern folders. And that's by the way, back to the other conversation that we had a little bit ago about different review styles, different carry styles. Everybody's got. That's why there's so many different types of knives out there because you can pick what you like, and I can pick what I like. And you may not like what I'm carrying, and I may not like what you're carrying. So
beautiful thing.
Yep.
They're all different, yeah.
Tim, that's a good way to look at it. Tim says, I don't concern myself with a knife freaking people out. That's their issue. I get it. Yeah.
I like that. It's a good way.
Yeah, Justin, I don't think they're Riot. I really don't think they're Riot.
They're not. They're definitely
they're not Riot. These are better than the Riot ones that I saw at Blade Show last year. They are. I don't blame Bear, Jack, or Ben. I blame Big Red and KnivesFAST. Oh gosh, come on, man! It's all my fault. It's more JB. We're gonna put it on JB because he's grilling and he can't defend himself right now. Oh gosh. That is hilarious. All right. Well, we are, what are we? We're over an hour in, and we haven't even said the P word yet, except to talk about your review. So we need to talk about the Pinion for a minute, guys. I got to talk about it. It's 5 days away.
You excited?
Yeah, a little over 4, actually. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited and scared. I will say this, with the recent reviews from Love Them Knives, you, Knives, and there's Bees has one right now. Stasa has one right now, and they're on the way to other people. The traffic on my website has been through the roof, especially in the last 2 or 3 days. So that's great. If we can keep that going, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm hoping next Saturday around 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm sitting there going, okay, we're in a good place. I think, if it keeps going at this pace, we can get there. Yeah, Bladeshook Daniel.
Open for?
So I've been asked that a lot, and the answer is as long as it takes.
Yeah, I think it's good.
So, like, for example, a lot of you know Dylan Mallory did the Forest last year. And I think, JB, if you remember, was it like over a month he kept the pre-order open, I want to say? It might have been more. Now, let's see. I hope the website doesn't crash. Jeremy, if it crashes, I will smile, and then I will reboot everything and let it go. But if I create that that would be pretty awesome. So we do have, I don't know if he'll be able to do it. Probably not a video beforehand, but I know Metal Complex is supposed to get one later this week. So we'll see if he can help me out here a little bit too. So, let's see. So, what was I saying? Okay, pre-order. So Dylan Mallory went on like probably a month. So here's the thing. I've said this a couple ways. So number one, if it gets to over 3 or 350 sold pretty quickly, then I'm just going to let it keep rolling because I have to buy 600. Okay. So I'm going to let it keep rolling and go from there. And then at the point that it sort of starts slowing down, we'll close it. Right. However, if a weekend we've only sold like 200, then obviously we're going to keep promoting it. We're going to keep sending it around to channels, keep beating the drum and get the word out. And we'll let it stay up as long as it needs to get sold. So it's really a hard question to answer. Yeah. JB did a channel chat about the Pinion. That's linked in my, if you go to, let's do this. I got to show this. Let's do this. So if you go to TempestKnives.com, the first thing on the page, look at that, Brent. I'm not going to play it this week because I don't want to get hosed. But so if you go down here, there's a picture and there is the store. So this is where you'll go to order them. They all say sold out because I've got them at a 0 quantity right now. Those are your 4 options: 85 for the Micarta, 75 for the G10, 75 for the for black or blue G10, and then 220, which is $15 off for all in one. And there you go. Then you go down, there's some specs. Now, right here, you will start to see all the videos that have been done on the Pinion. So if you want to see videos about the Pinion, this is your place to go. So you got there is Jared's from yesterday. There is Mr. Garage Guy, Brandon Thrasher. There's a Backpack B, Quick Cuts episode 8. Big Red's channel chat. There you go. Check that out, please. Really, really good conversation. JB gave me his thoughts. Yeah. I love the Cardinal with the headphones on. That always cracks me up. Then you got let's see, this guy, Mr. Naff Sargent. You've got that some guy we don't even know. Who's this guy? Lefty, and then my review. Those are the ones that have been done so far.
Those Lefty work. That's a great question.
No, not on this knife. I'm sorry. Look, here's the thing. I am already selling these pretty narrow on the
of course.
on the so no, Lefty 10 will not work. KnivesFAST.
Jack the price up a couple of times.
I can jack it up over 100 and then give you 10% off.
Yeah, exactly.
What? Sold out? I wish. 3-pack. I like it, Jeremy. Nice. Who's Lefty? I don't even know. So I want to thank everybody who's done coverage on the knife. It's phenomenal. JB, earlier I was just talking about the ones that were done recently, but yeah, you started the train rolling, you and Lefty. Really, really appreciate it, man. Everybody who's taken a look at it. So Everybody keeps asking me where they're going next, so we'll just do this real quick. It's good to know what channels to kind of look at and share. So let's see. The one that is currently at B's will go to Tri-State next. Ooh. And then Zach's stuff. And then Stas is sending the one he has to the Knife Junkie and then 814. Nice. By the way, I decided, guys, not to bring my blue one home. I'm going to let it keep rolling because we don't know how long the pre-order is going to need to stay up. So they're all going to keep going to reviewers. And then Knives has his goes to Metal Complex, and then Tyler Hansen. And yeah, I see you down there, Grumpy. There you are. You're out right after that. So yeah, there's a bunch. Therapeutic Edges on here. Addicted to Knives. Stafford's EDC said Stevie. There's more that have asked that I haven't added yet, but I'm working on it.
It's a good list.
So yeah, it is a good list. So it'll be all over the place. 1 minute knife review. I have not, sir. I'll put you on the list. Like I said, it was a long list and I only got 3 prototypes. If this one sells, that will never happen again. Next time around, I'll have at least 5 prototypes. Yep. Yeah, Keith, you missed last week, I think. Metal Complex and I buried the hatchet, man. We're on a good ground. We've talked. We got everything out on the table. We're good to go, and he wants to see one, so I'm going to let him see one, man. Nice. It's all good. Everything's good. It sounded like a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of let's see what the right way to put this is. Not understanding my process, if that makes sense. But we were there. We're on the same page, and everything is good to go. It doesn't have a access lock. Zach won't know what to do to open it. Yes, he will. You guys are funny.
Dude, like, only carries access locks, huh?
He carries a lot of Benchmade knives. That's for sure.
Exactly. So I didn't even think about that. Like that's like it's probably the only lock you see.
It's very, very funny. Yeah. So
love it.
So okay. So pre-order. Here's the way this is going to work. This is inside baseball for everybody on here.
Yes.
Okay. So the way I have it right now is everything is enabled. Okay, but it shows 0 in stock. So probably 30 minutes out from the pre-sale, I'm going to disable them, okay? So they'll basically disappear from the screen. There'll be like a blank screen for a little bit. And when the pre-order comes out, and in that probably about 10 minutes. So probably about 10 minutes. I'll type in the quantities on each one, and then I'll hit enable right at 1 o'clock. Nice. So they will pop right back up. Actually, I may not disable them. I may just, you know what? I changed my mind right there in the moment. I'm just going to start typing the quantities in, and they'll populate one at a time. Nice. So you guys will figure it out as it happens. Okay. I don't want to get into an MC bashing state, guys. I really don't. We're not going to go down the road. I get it. Look, he's got a huge channel. Yeah, people are sending him stuff all the time. I cannot imagine how hard it is to keep track of what you're doing. I've got probably in for review right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knives in for review right now. That's nothing compared to what he's got on his table, crazy, I'm sure. Yeah.
It's a huge responsibility.
Oh, yeah. It's absolutely is. So I get it, guys. He's got a process. I don't even know when he'll drop videos on my knife, and that's up to him. He asked to see it, and I'm going to let him see it. So I'm trying to do the right thing, guys, and move forward. And he's trying to do the right thing and move forward, and we're going to move forward. So that's what we're doing. Yep. His knife guy video, yeah, very much so, Patrick. That's where all this started. He did that video after another video earlier in the week, and some people in one person in particular in the comments kind of taken up for me, and he kind of addressed it and was very conciliatory. I agree. So when people do stuff like that and they're trying hard to make things right, I'm going to meet them 3/4 of the way. That's just my nature.
Yeah. Sure.
And that's how I am. My dad taught me to be that way, and that's how I'm going to be.
Well,
hey, Andrew Hubbard.
You know.
We were talking about your pokey stabby knife a little bit ago. We were talking about this guy.
Yeah.
Definitely pokey stabby and a cardboard destroyer for sure. I had my son was moving recently. We had a bunch of boxes in here, and I just annihilated those boxes before taking them to the recycling place. He was the first channel I started following about 3 years ago and found everyone else. All of y'all from there. Okay. Hey, Stacy. And again, this is what I keep talking about too. And Stacy makes a great point. You know, we're all a springboard to each other. We all have a different style.
Yeah.
You guys have to decide who you want to watch for what video. And I think it's awesome.
No.
No, I agree, Josh. And again, I don't know what he's going to do, Josh. I just know he has to see it. And I think it's the right olive branch to let him see one. It just is. And if he doesn't do his video for 2 months,
yeah,
it is what it is. It is what it is. But at least we have that conversation. He knows I want the knife sent off to the next person in a timely manner, and we're good. We're good. So that's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Tree Stabbing Troy. Everybody always picks on me. I love it. Yep. Yeah, will be a lot of people found a lot of people through him. So that's fine, you know. A lot of different channels have shouted me out. He wasn't one of them, but a lot of different channels have shouted me out. And so we're all here to help each other. And that's awesome. Hey, Mick. Yep, Mick is his name. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, what else? What other knives are you working on, or what's fascinating you right now?
Well,
so I don't keep just talking about all mine here.
The biggest thing that I've been doing is called the Towser B, which is like it's the thing that people have been hitting me up for the most. So it's the mod on the Kaiser Towser K. It's just adding a hole to it, but this knife for some reason. Hold on one second, let me just grab it.
The Towser B.
Okay. The Towser K is just meant to have
a hole.
A hole, yeah, and it really. It's a fun mod. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I'm working on one right now. It's in my vise.
Okay.
You see, so the part of the process is just taking the studs out and then working that hole out with the Dremel. So it's probably my 5th Towser K mod, and I just started modding, so like,
yep,
been a lot of them, and it's really fun. I highly recommend it. It's a good budget knife. And then
so I have a silly question for you.
Yeah.
So I don't have a Towser, but let's just say I had one.
Yeah.
And what if I wanted a pill-shaped hole instead of a round one?
Harder to do, but definitely doable. The hole is really, it's not, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's the easiest of the thumb holes to put in because
those round holes
are circular. So
right.
And
I just was curious, yeah.
Like I've been trying to do like some slots, some different things. Definitely harder. I have to set up like a guide so that I don't like.
Okay.
Very little forgiveness if you get off track because
I got it. So do you get them close and then use files, or do you do Dremel for everything?
Well, if it doesn't have a hole, you gotta start with
because usually when you get to that point, I'm already asleep. So go ahead.
Yeah, my streams have been very long lately, like 5 and 6 hours.
Right.
But so I move on to grinding bits, which are perfectly circular, and then I use those to finish it off, and that's it really. So it goes from like a carbide tipped Dremel bit to a grinding bit, and then like and the grinding bit. So the whole time it looks like crap. It looks like you messed up because when you're grinding it out with the Dremel, with the carbide bit, it's like very toothy, it's uneven, and people are like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Oh wait, no, we're gonna save it in this last step," and you use the grinding bit, and it gets perfect from there.
The White Mountain Knives Towser in September already has an oval hole. So
it does, yeah.
Sorry about that, Brent. You won't get to do anything with that.
Yeah, but
hey, see you, JB. Good to
because the circular hole is the way to go. Trust me.
Right. Great to have you here. Thank you for the super chat, JB. Enjoy your dinner, brother.
Later, man.
Don't eat too much, like I did.
Celebration, man. Do your thing.
Yeah. Slicey dicers. No, I do not want a heart-shaped hole. That's not what I said. I said pill-shaped.
Yeah, I think that's something I'm going to work on though, because I also have some knives like I want to put slots or pill-shaped holes on it.
Right.
Kind of like this shaped hole. Like
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Definitely tougher, but could do it. Still doable.
Yeah.
But the next thing I'm teaching myself is, I don't know if you saw, I got a CNC in my shop now.
Oh yeah, I did see it.
Yeah,
I saw you playing with it the other day.
Yeah, I still have a long way to go to figure that thing out, but it's been a terrible process. But I have an ano set up now, so I'll be anodizing. So that's what I'm really excited to get into.
Just wait till somebody asks you to do this shape hole.
Yeah, that's right. Tough color. That's a hard one, dude. you would need to use like a mill for that.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much. So what kind of mill did you get? What materials will it work on? So on and so forth.
Fox Alien 318 SE. It's an entry level CNC, but it'll work on soft aluminum, carbon fiber, micarta, stuff like that. So I hope to do scales for specific knives, like we'll see. But it was just like an insane process to get it working. It wasn't connecting to any of my devices, so I think I got a dud. But then I figured it out in the weirdest way. I just think it was a connection issue on the circuit board, and by putting pressure on the circuit board, something made it work. So I have a MacGyvered situation behind the circuit board with something pressing it, and it really now it's working. So we'll see.
Awesome, good.
Took me a week to get it working.
That's funny, Tom. Thank you so much. Obviously, if you're here, you're watching me. I agree. And Treddy asked the question. I'll let you answer because I have no idea. I've never seen a Maverick. So Maverick S versus production.
This is the Maverick S.
J.I. Knives Fuse versus Jaeger M. You have two of these. Yes, I'm not familiar with the J.I. Knives Fuse. Okay. Should we go look that up?
I think we should.
All right, give me a minute.
I can at least tell you between the Jaeger M and the Maverick S, I prefer the Maverick S, but the Jaeger is very close. It's very good. But this is, I'm telling you, I'm blown away by this knife. It's just so well done. And I don't know any production knife that I've handled that competes with it. So that's a bold statement. Just rock solid in every department. So
okay, that's interesting. Ooh, $395. Looks like.
Make that bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if I can see what the materials are. But 3.3 inch M390, blasted titanium, green or black micarta.
Nice. That's a good looking knife. I like the grind.
Ooh. Yeah, I actually prefer the titanium on this one. Yeah, that's interesting. It has some Lucas P vibe going on. Yeah. Except you've got a recurve there. I don't mind that slight of a recurve. I feel very strong that I could sharpen that.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it says it's sold out though, at least on this website. But yeah, very nice. I don't know. We've not felt one of those, either one of us. So it's hard to compare it. But Brent has the other two. So
yeah.
Which one did you say?
I picked the Maverick S.
Yeah, the Maverick. Yeah, that's what that's what I thought you would say.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable, dude. Like, I have to send it to you if you want to check it out.
Yes, sir. I would like to. Keith says everybody hit that like button. He also put up the link to TempestKnives.com. Bookmark that now, guys.
Nice.
Bookmark it. And it's pretty crazy. I think Friday night I will not sleep. Saturday morning I'll be up early and
it's also exciting.
Sitting here panicking.
It's gonna be fun, I think.
I hope so. I hope we get over and we get to fund this and move on. So that would be really awesome. I don't want to have to refund everybody's credit cards. So, but I mean, it's a budget knife. We should get there. It feels really good. I feel pretty confident. So let's do this.
You went with a really good early end too. I'm pumped about the choice. Just they've been doing killer work lately, so it worked out for you, I think. In my handling of it, it felt like a lot of the good stuff that Kubi does translated well to your knife.
I think so, and that's why I picked them. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people said, "Why'd you leave QSP? Do you not like them anymore?" And no, never. There are knives on my list that will go back to QSP.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using
I just Kubi had been nailing it in the G10 14C budget knife, and I felt like, why would you not want to go with the people that are just killing it right now in that regard?
Every single G10 knife I've handled from them has been incredible.
Yep.
Like it's good choice.
I will not be doing an all-night live stream, Stacy. That is, I'm all good, but I will probably keep going here for a little while. Long story, but all my kids ended up going everywhere with their friends, so not going to be doing like fireworks or anything.
Yeah.
I got a box full, but they're just going to. So I'll just stay on here for a while, maybe till Ray comes on at 9:30. If I can keep talking that long, we'll see.
Nice.
If I have enough to talk about. Yeah, those are some good ones there, Justin EDC. And then Treddy says he's got a burger in Mammoth.
Nice, dude. I got the burger.
Holy moly.
EDC, like non-custom, like the production version coming eventually, but I love that knife you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, I think, again, we can't really speak to 22 yet with Kubi and budget knives because they haven't really released but a few in the budget category in 22. Like the Hyde and which I still haven't gotten to see, and a couple others. But in 21, if Kubi was not your budget knife company, then you're wrong. They absolutely were the budget knife company of the year in 21.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
100%.
Those CM Designs Kubi G10 like budget knives are insane.
Tom, it's something about down here. I keep wanting to. I don't know. I've never like yawned before my live stream net, and since I moved here, every time I do a live stream, I start yawning, and I don't know why. Maybe there's some like carbon monoxide leaking in here or something. I don't know.
I have to check out the Hyde. I haven't even heard of this Hyde.
The Kubi Hyde. Let's take a look at it. That's Colin Mason Pierre design.
Oh, so then I have it. Then I think I just didn't know the name. Yeah, I have that knife.
Okay.
I collect CM Designs, like all those designs.
That's the newer one. Yeah,
that one's fun. I got to get that one out and just play with it. It's a good one.
Yeah, I have not gotten to handle one yet, but it definitely looks like one. Again, you know me, I don't necessarily run towards a front flipper. It's not my vibe. I'm not good at it. I'm pretty stinky at it, but yeah, it's that one. So
nice design.
I'm just. Oh, very cool, Bama. Awesome. So, yeah. Hey, nobody. What's up, man? Sorry. I'll try. Yeah, maybe so, Stacy. It's all the doors are closed. There's no like ventilation in here right now, but there's definitely not carbon monoxide. I was kidding. There's a detector right over there. So, it was a joke. That website that Backpack B was on is also in charge.
Casey was on that, but the Slice site.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah,
it's a growing brand, that Slice brand. Like they definitely resell, right? And
I think so. Yeah,
but I think they're hosting like kind of like an urban EDC supply, drops. So
right,
that's cool.
Justin, that was really my vibe. I wanted 14C in this knife. I wanted to do as low of a budget knife as I could with G10 and micarta with 14C, and there really was nobody else for me to do it with but Kubi. So that's why. Nothing personal to QSP. I will be doing more premium knives in the future, and I guarantee they will be a part of that. QSP. And speaking of QSP, here are the fluted titanium penguins. These are the ones from Traditional Pocket Knives. They will be dropping, like not pre-order, but dropping on the 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and $125 for M390 and fluted titanium. $125 for M390 and fluted titanium. You heard me.
Love it.
So very, very nice. Very thankful. At least one of these is going to be given away down the road. Don't know which one yet. Haven't decided, but they are phenomenal. I am impressed when they did this. They really thinned out the scales and really lightened it.
Oh, really? So
Yeah. It's like
different
half an
design?
ounce. It's like half an ounce lighter, and
Snap. And it's
it's a
thinner?
little. It's thinner
It
only
does
because your hands kind of melt into the jig. I guess it just feels thinner.
Right.
Probably but before I do my review, I'll stick the calipers on them, even though my calipers suck.
You gotta get those. There's good. I'll have to send you a link. There's a good pair I've been using. I forgot what they're
Yeah, I mean, nobody. I like 12C27. I just like 14 better. It's one I really like. I actually thought of Nitro V as well.
Yes, I love Nitro V.
And I ended up at 14C because it's what I
14C is
prefer
awesome.
and what got me to the price range I wanted to be in. I also looked at 154. It just was pushing the price higher than I wanted it.
154 is more expensive than 14C, I guess.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So yeah, this guy is. They are both phenomenal. The black doesn't quite pick up the light the same way that the gray does. So you don't kind of get the definition in the jigged, but it's. I mean, trust me, it's gorgeous.
It looks awesome. I collect those. I need to get those.
You collect penguins, okay?
Yeah.
Well, July 18th. There you go, July 18th. And David from Blade Banter, who is QSP USA, actually told me he thought they were done with the penguin. It sounded like after the Caviso one that they were done, and then Austin came up with the idea. Austin from Traditional Pocket Knives and approached QSP, and they went, "Yeah, we'll do it."
Why not?
Austin funded the run, the way I understand it, and so why wouldn't they do it? But they are exclusive. If you don't get them from Traditional Pocket Knives, C. Reisner, you're not going to get one. Ooh, that's which one? The Pike?
No, the Nova from
the Nova, the Kubi Nova.
I love their G10 ones, but they also have some awesome titanium ones.
I want to see the Pike.
Pike. I don't know if I have that one. I have the Vagrant in titanium, which is awesome. Have you seen the titanium Vagrant?
Getting jiggy with it. You guys are funny.
And then what are their Kubi ones? Yeah, I recently just got a bunch of
let's see,
not like titanium Kubis, which I didn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up the Pike here. There's a titanium one too. Maybe it's not. Hold on. Haven't broke the stream yet. This is good. All right, here we go. So I definitely want to get one of these in to check out, and maybe even just go buy one because let's see, let's see, zoom it in. Oh, come on. I want to actually hit the picture and blow it up. I can't, but anyway, yeah, that's called the Kubi Pike, and it's like milled titanium. Do you see that?
I have to look at it on my phone.
Oh, am I not showing it?
No, I can see it's just for some reason it's small on my screen.
Yeah, it's not zooming it in like it should be. I guess I need to go back home. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna do this, and then I can zoom it in with like this.
Oh, it's a front flipper, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like milled titanium. I've seen this one. I just haven't gotten a hold of it. It's $160.
Yeah.
Blue titanium pocket clip, blue hardware. Oh Lord, there goes the fireworks right outside.
Hey Casey, just give me 1 second. My wife is calling me.
Hey wife. Okay, you're good. All right, let's. I'm gonna pull him off for a second so you guys don't. There we go. All right, so when he comes back, I'll put him back up. Chaz, weight doesn't matter as much to me as it does to others. However, I love a thin, lightweight knife. Yeah, Andrew, I agree. What did Chaz say? I missed that. Man, sometimes this chat just drives me nuts. I want to read all y'all's comments. It's just so hard to. Well, I missed Chaz's comment. I can't find it. But it does. I guess it depends on the knife. But for the most part, I want it to be heavy. Got it? Understood. That's one of the reasons on the pinion. Yeah, well, I understand, Byron. Look, here's the thing. Everybody's going to drop knives, but that's not till the 18th, man. Mine's on the 9th. There's a whole nother paycheck between the 9th and the 18th. So hopefully the Penguin's not going to hurt anything. Brent's back.
Sorry.
You're good, brother. Want to make sure you. Oh, geez, Ethel.
Taking over. The backpack me take over.
There we go. Got it.
This is another Kubi I really like. This is the Vagrant. But
I love that blade. Yeah. Now, how's your detent on that one? I know some people have said they've been a little stiff, but
I kind of dig stiff detent. I've got like strong fingers, so. But this one is good. It's not overpowering. This is one of the earlier versions, because they. Yeah, I don't know. I think they might have gotten stiffer over time.
Uh-oh, Jeremy.
Yeah, I love them. But that was a cool knife you were showing. I got to check out more of the titanium stuff. I told you, but those penguins are interesting. I'm gonna have to look at them. I think they're different. Since the penguin has been around too, that's what's gonna separate you. Your knife is a new knife, so I don't think they're really gonna.
Well, and most people already have. I'm sorry about the yawning, guys. I'm trying not to. I apologize. I'm not falling asleep. I'm just yawning, and I don't know why.
I had a yawning attack today at the pool, and I was like,
I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know why.
So what I was going to say is I've had a lot of people, and even Jared in his review yesterday mentioned about the pinion that they would like to see it a little bit lighter. But, okay, what you have to understand is I designed the knife not just to be an EDC knife. It is, but I wanted it to be a little more capable to be able to use as a work knife by some people. I wanted it to be sort of an all-arounder. It's still only 3.6, 3.7, so that's not even heavy. It's less than 4 ounces, and with the extra 2 millimeters of blade that are happening. By the way, we're at 3.4 inches now with the 2 millimeters. Might make it slightly heavier, but not really. There is milling in there, and I could increase that, but I wanted to feel good purchase, good heft in your hand, so that you have something behind the knife when you're cutting. So if you're cutting cardboard, a little bit of heft is good for that. If you're cutting, certain things, having a little bit of heft behind it is good. You don't want a knife that you're going to use for work to be, I totally agree, Chaz. I think it's perfect. Last time I wore shorts was basic training in 1985, says O-Tip. That's funny. Hey, to each their own. Like I said, we all do it differently. One of my sons, my older son, started carrying a pocket knife recently, carries his Kaiser Domen. Nice. And by the way, they're coming out with a Domen 2. I showed him that, and he's like, ooh. But he doesn't like to carry a lot else in his pocket. Yeah, he just doesn't want much in there. For me, I am loaded to the hilt when I leave the house. I've got so much stuff in my pockets when I leave the house.
I actually only have like my phone and 2 knives in my pockets. The rest I carry in a bag, hence the name Backpack B. I'm always with a bag. You're never going to catch me without a backpack.
All right, I have to answer a text, unfortunately.
It's all good. I am also carrying a knife that I got from you, which is the Centurion 2, I think it is.
Oh, okay. So don't they have a new one that kind of has a similar blade shape?
Yes, it has a hole in it. That's why I was asking if that was the second one.
Okay.
Because I want that.
Okay.
Similar to this,
could you mod that one, or is there just not enough room for a hole?
I could. Definitely I could. But
I love that grind. I'm kind of sad I got rid of that one, to be honest with you. But
really good knife. I won't. I think that the Gladiator is a little bit of a letdown for me. I'm not gonna lie. Based on their other knives,
where is it? It's so thick and heavy. It's
the
just
design also has some issues. I have all their other knives. That's why I got it, because I'm a big fan of AM8, a big fan of McGrath.
I will tell you this blade shape is singing my song.
Oh yeah, I like the blade shape, but the flipper is brutal, dude.
All right, I gotta know how much this thing weighs. Hold on, what were you gonna guess, Brent? Take a guess. Let's see how close you get.
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 5.5 actually. Let's see what we get here. 5.3. You already
go,
waited.
baby.
You already waited.
I don't have a scale. Dude.
You,
I don't.
okay.
I couldn't do it.
All
I
right,
should
so
get a
now-
scale. That's what I know.
Now
Like I can
let's
actually
do
check
one
it.
more thing with my crappy, horrible. Let's see what we got for handle
I rock
thickness.
a first hardcore, dude. I love the.
So it's only a half an inch thick.
Yeah.
It's only a half an inch thick, but let's see. These scales are 0.16, which is still not terrible. It just feels thick. Maybe is it taller?
It's a very long knife. That's what it is. It's like
It's
the blade.
it's 1.09. I mean, it's not. It just feels like a chunk,
Yeah, it does.
which usually is my jam.
Check something on that. Does it have detent lash? When you close the blade,
Does it have detent lash? Let's see. That's where it pushes down, right?
or it just goes back and forth a little bit right there.
No, there's no lash
Mine
on this
did
one.
when I
No wiggle.
went away when I put skiff in. It's weird.
So I want to love it, and that's the reason I asked Justin to send it, because the look of this thing is like
totally. The look is definitely cool.
crazy
I think the
good.
flipper, like now that I changed it, I love it again. But the flipper was driving me nuts. I don't know why. It was just personal.
I can't wait to see what it looks like after you get the coating off.
Yeah, it's gonna look rad. The contrast
Okay.
is sweet.
Well, it's definitely sharp.
Make good knives. Like I have their. Let me see.
By the way, this is not a test, guys. According to what I was talking about earlier, cutting paper is not something you should ever do with a knife.
These were not sent to me.
I didn't say that. Did I say that? What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said like I have most of their lineup here. So the other AM8 knife is the. I don't even forget what this is called. We call it the fish stick because Kev labeled it the fish stick. It's just like looks like a fish stick, I guess. But
Yeah.
I love this thing. I've always loved
The Miguron fish stick. No, that's the AM8 Flicks or something. Flex.
Yeah. So that was the other one there. But then out of the Miguron knives, like this is the Kirks. No, this is the Karaki. I love the Karaki.
So that's only 0.12 stock, Brent.
Yeah, I know.
So why
weird,
does
right?
it feel so stocky? It's literally only a half an inch handle.
I think it's
and
because it's
it
so
just
squared off. It's very square.
maybe it feels way more, especially right here.
Yeah.
Right here feels in the back of your hand back here. That does not feel wonderful. I don't know. It'll take some carrying to really see what I think, but they did good this time. The blade's not sort of right at the tip. They did good with that.
I was also thinking about kind of changing the end of the blade shape a little bit to make it like a sheep's foot. You could easily do that. Like, oops, let's see. If you just chopped it off here a little bit shorter and just made it a sheep's foot.
Oh Lord.
Um,
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, try it, man.
Is a crazy tunnel. Like,
you're down the
knives.
rabbit hole.
I'm buying knives to mod them. Like,
right.
Like this week, I told you I have like 10 coming, and they're all to mod. They're all to mod, every single one.
All right. So let me ask you a question, Will. If I started doing that, would I get more views and would I be in prison? I'm just kidding. Gosh. I am not going to disembowel anyone at all. So I'm not doing that. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to pass judgment on it yet. I just got it
I've had it
opened
longer
up.
than you. I think you should spend some
And
time.
the same thing with the Ahab.
That Ahab is interesting.
It is very interesting, and it feels. If you want to talk about the CEO, the chief ergonomics officer, click the box right now. This feels phenomenal in the hand. This is a dream in the hand. It really is. And you want to talk about? I just cut paper with the other one, so we got to cut some more.
Yeah, of course.
I bet you it better be.
Spicy,
yeah. So it is. Oh my gracious! It just glides. Look at that. Ribbons.
Yeah, Chaz. We were just talking about the Gladiator.
Yeah, the Gladiator was the one I had in my hand a moment ago. Sorry about that, Chaz.
A modded version of it here.
Yeah. So let's see what the stock is on this one. I know I just put the calipers away, but they can come right back out. There's my Flitz polish and all my tools in there.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. I'm going to say 0.11.
Wow.
No. What? All right, hold on a second.
Is it super, super thin?
Yeah. I'm going to go right up as high as I can get to the top. All right. 0.08.
Wow.
And I am pushing it hard. 0.08.
Sweet.
And then I can't ever do this, but we'll give it a shot. Because my eyes, 0.02 behind the edge.
Nice.
Yeah. So I am impressed. Again, I felt like the detent. I still feel like the detent's a little light. It's just a little light, but it's not bad. Now I do like this for kind of pushing it home.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yeah, that's cool. Like See, I don't mind later details.
All right. So now let's do this again. You haven't had one in hand, so I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 2.9 ounces.
I'm gonna guess.
And this is a
looks. I'm gonna guess. I'm going to Price is Right you and say 2.8.
okay.
Right.
This is. It's an 8-inch knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I think I'm a little low now. I'm second guessing, but we'll see. No. 3.3.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. It does not feel 3.3. I am telling you that right now.
There, that's light. Yeah.
So I think I like this. I think it'll carry good. You saw how it ribbons.
Yeah.
I mean, this would destroy cardboard, and it's
yeah.
RPM 9 is a way better steel than most of us thought it was going to be.
I love it. I love that steel.
Yeah, I do too.
I've modded it, so I have a little bit of experience like working with it. It's pretty tough, dude.
I need to open my window over here so I can watch the fireworks show. This guy's going to town right behind me here. Yes, 20 thousandths, Michael.
Yeah.
That's I didn't say it because I couldn't get my head to wrap around it, but that's what I'm here. Let's can I turn this?
Chaz was saying he has one coming on the way. Chaz, I recommend a flipper delete. You'll see when you get it in hand, but like my thing with it was the flipper, and I took the flipper off mine, and it's like a dream, dude.
Michael, you see that? Yeah. I mean, and I'm probably down. I'm up from the edge just slightly. But yeah, I mean, craziness. This is a super thin knife.
Yeah.
Very utilitarian, though, I will say.
It's
kind of just
he likes tall knives. Like I forget what the first one was called. But I actually have a prototype of its first knife that he designed. And what was that one called? I did a review on it. I'll have to look.
This is 1.5 tall. Well, it's more like it's almost a 1 5/8. So yeah, I don't know, man. This is a really interesting one to say the least.
I think that
and look, he listened to you.
Different. Yeah.
And he listened to you on the backspacer.
My pet peeve. Yeah.
Unlike some noobs that do it wrong. I don't know.
Oh, stop, dude. Like, it's fine. It's just like such a weird pet peeve I have. I don't know.
Nah, and you know what? I thought of it. I did. I went back and forth on what to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's still a party over here. The party is still going. There are 67 people. Don't forget that like button, guys. What you got there?
This is the Vagrant. But what's funny is I don't mind it on titanium. So like when titanium has the same
right,
it's fine. Just that material for me, like I don't know.
Yeah, we were talking about this while you were out, Joe, but basically Kubi was the budget knife king in 2020. Wait a minute. I just realized something, Brent. It's a hidden pivot. Where the heck is the pivot?
Oh, it's not. It's not on the other side either?
No.
Interesting.
You got a body screw.
Yeah. That's so weird.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Joe, the answer is they were slaying the budget knife department in 14C especially, and in G10 and micarta. So I just had to give them a chance. And I figured they could do it, and that was the reason. That, and I knew they could turn them around before Blade Show, and I really wanted to be able to show people at Blade Show. Yeah, I wish I had more faith in them and gotten a booth at Blade Show, but I just didn't know for sure that I would have them, and so I didn't get a booth, and still kicking myself for that one. I don't think snuff blade reviews is really your jam, Casey. Killer Buddy, yeah. I'm not snuffing anyone. No, I just pinched myself on opening this. That was weird. I opened it and it pinched me right here.
Yeah, it's got like a I don't know what you'd call it.
Wow,
the handle has like a corner to it. Does it?
It's not bad, but I just barely pinched myself right there where it comes together. Yeah. Opening it. I have been impressed with their work as well, Joe. I mean, I'm still very impressed with QSP. I mean, here's the thing. You'll never hear a bad word from me on the Mach 51. This thing and anything else I've had from from QSP has done so well. I just wanted to try something else. And I had Kubi, QSP, and one other company that I don't want to talk about right now because I don't have their permission mostly. I haven't asked for it, but I don't have it. That quoted on the pinion, and they all came back with a very good quote, very good timeline. I just had to make a decision. No, I'm sure the pivot's under the scales. I'm just saying it's interesting that he went with that look. That's kind of interesting. So I think
there's a reason for it, that the pivot is way off center. I think that the pivot's probably going to surprise you with its placement.
So you just got the two screws.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where the pivot lives, because on his last knife it was in an interesting position.
It's right here.
Yeah,
it's right here.
That's what it was like with his other knife. Just
if
because
you
he
look,
a very interesting knife of design language.
If you look, it's actually even back a little. It's like right here.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Yeah, and it's got little tiny bearings. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't look, the pinion has changed to 5mm 1/16. So for those of you that are nutty skiff people, patterns. You can put skiffs in the pinion. So, and it does fit the Lynch Northwest Spyderco wire replacement clips. I am not going to take it apart without Justin's permission. This is a White Mountain Knives knife, so I don't want to do that without asking him. But I will ask him because I'm very interested. I want to show that. I want to show that in my review. So I will definitely take it apart, Keith, Mr. Knife Freak. Yeah, Keith is awesome, man. He's been a great friend to me and a lot of people. Yeah. It's off center a little bit. Hooey. That's not good. All right. Anyway, something to look at. Glad I got those in. What other knife? The only other one on my table I haven't talked about is this guy. A friend gave me this past week. This is the Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. I have not had one of these. And he, it was funny. He gave it to me, Brent, and he knows I'm like a knife reviewer and, well, whatever I am, a knife overviewer. Sorry. Little joke there, Brent. You appreciate that?
I missed it. It went way over my head.
I said I'm a knife reviewer, and then said, oops, wait, a knife overviewer.
Nice overviewer.
Yes, a knife overviewer. But anyway, he said, hey, here's a knife. If you like it, keep it. If you don't like it, sell it and get something else you'd rather review. I know you have a business to run. I'm like, whoa. Yeah. Okay. But so far,
gifts.
So far, this is pretty great. And I did say last week it was the little native. It is not. It's the Native 5. I was thinking it was tiny because, again, it seems tiny, but it's not that tiny. Good Lord. They have literally bought the entire fireworks store behind me. I don't know what they're doing. How does it handle being dropped on a keyboard and the floor or a bunny? Says Grumpy. I don't know. I better not drop it on the bunny. I may never hear the end of that one.
Fail.
My family is texting me left and right. Tell him to leave me alone. I'm in the middle of Scarlett actually did. My wife just said, Dad's in the middle of his stream. You're going to have to wait.
Yeah, that's nice.
Like, yeah.
I called because I forgot the stroller outside.
Oh, man. Did you really? You're in big trouble now.
It's not raining. It's fine out there.
I'll get it in a minute. There you go. Very, very cool. So, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So we're going to work toward a giveaway here in a minute. What else, Brent? What am I missing? What else are we not talking about? Well, then let me just reiterate. Saturday, July the 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern, I will open up the items right at 1 as close as I can, and then they will be there for you to start buying. In this case, pre-ordering, and then again, the timeline I'm getting from Kubi puts them somewhere around 75 or 80 days to you guys if everything stays around. But again, that's from when I order. So please, if you place your order on the 9th and the pre-order is open for 2 weeks, the clock hasn't started yet. So just understand that. I will get them out to you as quick as I can. For
sure. I think that when you do pre-orders, it's expected to be long. It's like there's shipping issues, and it's not going to be super long, but like lately I've heard there's delays on shipping and stuff. So you're gonna get it.
Nobody. This one is actually S35, which is interesting because Spyderco did go through a lot of BD1N in their lightweights for quite some time. Pretty much every lightweight you got was a BD1N. So it's really interesting that this one's S35. Yeah, S35. So I don't think it was an exclusive with anybody. It's just a regular one, but very interesting that they made that one. They say sold out. Are you talking about the pinion or are you talking about something else, Joe? The pinion says sold out because the pre-order doesn't open until next Saturday. So I haven't opened the pre-order yet. Or are you talking about something else? I think he's talking about something else. How does that? I don't have a little native, Bill, but
I have a little native and it's awesome.
But the little native is probably maybe, I think this blade's 2.5, maybe. Let's see.
A little native is like 1.8 or something.
Yeah, 1.8, and this is just at 2.5, and probably a little less blade on the, handle on the little native, something like that, probably. Yeah, I've had one in here. Thank you, Tim B. Everybody, check out the Tempest Knives website. Tell your friends, guys. I need your help. If you want this thing, tell your wife, tell your brother, tell your cousin George.
Go to the pool and tell everybody you don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna look at you and go, "Knife? What do we need a knife for?" A bunch of goobers. But yeah, we shall see. Yep. I'm very excited. Very, very much so. And we're just biding the days. Keep sitting here thinking, man, I should have had it this past weekend, but I didn't want to do it on the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. I think
plus I wanted more reviewers to get it in hand and get more reviews out there before it drops. So like I said, we're still waiting on bees this week. We're waiting on Stasa this week.
I actually have a modding for bees right now. That's cool.
I thought it was funny. For those of you that were on bees, not funny, but great. I thought it was really cool. There you go. Tim found a Spyderco Native 5 lightweight in M4 on Blade HQ. I got to click on that now, Tim. I want to see what the up. It didn't work for me. That link says it's broken for me. Maybe I broke it. Oh, very cool, Joe. Thank you. I will. So what was I saying? Man, I get sidetracked so easy.
Preaching to the choir, dude.
I am the absolute worst at, I don't even know. Oh, Bees will have his review this week, and Stasa, and then just be looking for all those and share them if you can. And definitely I'll send you some info. And Joe, you can always go to tempestknives.com and there's all kinds of information. But I will be glad to send you everything I got after this. Matter of fact, let me write a note. Joe Steel Forged in Fire. It says SFIF. You think I'll remember what that means? Probably not. Oh, so it's on sale for $109. Okay. So you can get a lightweight in M4 for $109. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, keep their price points on lightweights around like a little, give or take 100, maybe a little bit more sometimes. Like,
right.
What did I got? My last lightweight I got was the Spy 27 Pair 3. Like,
okay.
I got it off the Lynch Northwest website, and it came with one of their clips. So, yeah, I'm a big fan. In the summer, I love carrying lightweight knives. So,
yeah, I was wondering why this one didn't come with a wire clip.
Yeah, dude. Well, if you,
but you can get the. I think you can get it. No, maybe not.
You can get a deep carry for it though.
Yeah. I just was thinking this one would be real cool with a wire clip. That's all I was thinking.
That all the lightweights should have the wire clip. But even like, what's the one that I like? Lightweight. Speaking of lightweight, like the cut jack, the steel wheel cut jack is
right.
Another good.
Well, I've got right here, and I can't see. This is the bad news. I think this one came from Andrew Hobbert. I'll be giving this one away soon, and if it wasn't Andrew, I apologize to whoever it was from. But this is the Mini Modus. Have you seen this one?
Dude, so hold on one second.
And that one doesn't have a wire clip. It's got this.
Yeah, it's a great knife, dude.
I'll be giving this one away in the next probably month or so, somewhere in here. Modus. Yeah. Thank you, Rusty. I appreciate that, my friend.
Sorry,
I saw your comment, Chaz. By the way, I laughed my head off at your comment, Chaz.
Yeah, dude. There you go. Boom. This one is getting modded. I'm modding everything. No knife.
What are you doing to that one?
I love putting holes in the steel wheels. They're just so good, dude. This actually is a smaller hole I did on this one, but this is the cut jack. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, you should be able to get to this. Yeah.
For sure. I just like.
So that one will be given away soon, not Brent's, the one I have.
I can kind of get it. There you go. All right, focus. That one's like a smaller hole. I like to like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Holes, but it like makes this knife so fun, and I fit it for a deep carry clip too because I'm not a big fan of the steel wheel clips, but they are some of my favorite summer knives. They're so light, they're really good. And this one specifically, the cut jack full size. It's one of my favorite lightweight knives. Love it.
That one was from Gorilla then, Andrew, if it wasn't from you. So the Sage 5, I still have not gotten to check out a Sage 5. I want to really badly. I need to just get one because it looks like one I would really enjoy. I definitely need to do that. But yeah, the Modus looks pretty cool.
And they have like a bunch of models that are all like kind of similar. This one's like the longer version. I don't know what is this one called? The Intrigue. Oops.
Okay, yeah, same kind of FRN. Yeah, I like the blade on that one though.
Yeah, it's different. It's really long. It's like an 8-inch knife, basically. They just killed the FRN. They do a good job with it.
Very cool. You guys have any steel wheels we should know about? Let us know. We're gonna go toward the giveaway in just a moment. There are 74 people in here, and yeah, it's hopping in here tonight. Let's see how many thumbs up we got. I'm looking. 73. So we got 73 in here. And no. That's not how many thumbs up. I'm looking in the wrong place. Where do I see the thumbs up, guys? There it is, 68. So we got 68 thumbs up. So go hit the thumbs up. Let's get this. Very cool. Let's get over 100, guys. Come on, give me over 100 with the thumbs up. Let's do this. That'd be really cool. All right, let's see. Just picked up the Steel Wheel Harrier Fledgling, and I love it. Not familiar with that one. Harrier Fledgling. Is that a newer one?
Is it an FRN one or is it a because they have a line of non effort and knives as well. Like,
I need to go outside in a minute and make sure my house isn't going to catch on fire. I'm not joking, man.
real close.
Yeah. Can you not hear them?
I can hear it, but yeah, there you go. I could definitely hear it.
Man, it's like Harrier frame lock. Yeah, no, that's a titanium one.
Oh, really? Cool.
I'm not finding the fledgling though, so I don't know if it's a smaller one or here's the Harrier right here. And again, it's pretty small. Sorry about that.
Okay. Looks fun. Looks like a cool knife. They make quality stuff from my experience with them.
I like that. Oh, it's a Kit Carson design. Is it really?
Interesting. Yeah, that looks cool. What is that one called again? Is this new?
A Harrier? I don't know. It's a great question.
Are you on White Mountain?
I'm on White Mountain right now, yeah.
When you're done with this one, check out the Concept and Entity. It's ENTITY.
Oops.
So that's one of the ones. Yeah, they have two different blade shapes.
Ah,
I don't like that like indent. They have one that doesn't have that. So if you back out and go to
well, I'm trying.
you're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm challenged.
Yeah, if you see
That one
that
has.
doesn't
Okay,
have-
here you go. Here you go. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan.
Ooh,
I'm a fan.
I dig that clip, man. That clip point blade is awesome.
Fan, and there's one on the way. That's all I'm saying.
You've been a bad boy.
Yeah, dude, I've told you. It's this week. I don't know what it was. Something in me was like I should.
Man, that blade.
Man,
Gee,
sick.
freaking whiz.
I'm not gonna lie. I am a concept guy. I love concepts.
Yeah.
What was the last concept I had?
I don't know.
I don't even
Sea
know.
otters will be dropping this week, says Tim B.
So they will be, but is it going to be? That's the question I have. Are they going to do first come first serve? Or are they still just doing the spots like the
Oh,
lottery? I just can't stand lottery spots. I just want to be first come first serve personally.
I hear you, JR Miz. Understood. I like the concept. I picked up the Damascus blade, says David Helka. Very cool.
I knew I could count on the chat.
Man,
Somebody
I
else-
am not kidding. They are blowing up the neighborhood. Woo!
Proud. You got to celebrate America, baby.
Yeah, man. Wow. I mean, it literally. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. You talk for a second.
I will talk. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. What do I want to talk about? What's an interest? Oh yeah, I know.
You know, the funny thing is, it's not even completely dark yet.
I couldn't even think of something to talk about, so I'm glad
But
you're back.
It's not even completely dark yet, but literally, I mean, they are literally on the house right out, like right there.
Dude,
So
I'm hearing-
they're just blowing up the neighborhood.
hearing
Yeah, I'm
something
still
like-
going Grom. We're wrapping it up here in about the next 15 or 20 minutes. As a matter of fact, I need to start hopping toward the giveaway. I want to make sure. I like to make sure I'm out of the way of everyday city carry, and then after that, you got pocket metal at 10, and you guys figure out which one of those you want to go to. But
I'm gonna do a late night tonight, maybe too. I've been doing.
you're gonna do a
nights
late
too.
one tonight, okay?
Yeah.
You're getting all jazzed up on the aha there, so
Yeah,
you
dude,
should be
I'm
good to
started.
go.
I'm just getting started.
All right, I'm going to pull over a knife. We're going to look at what I got here. So I told you guys there's a new little surprise tonight. Thank you, Grumpy. Grumpy has put up the rules. I'll let you guys, read those over if I can actually click on the right post. So you do have, by the way, thanks everybody for being here. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks, Brent, for being here. You make it fun, my friend.
Thanks for having me as always.
Yeah, I sometimes run out of stuff to talk about for 2.5 hours by myself. So I'm just kidding. I don't. This is Butter Knives Fast number 61, signed by Trev and myself.
Yeah.
And
Signed?
that's number 60. Yeah, see, Trev. He has a great signature, doesn't he? Not really.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, you guys ready for this? Last week we saw the debut of the Killer Bunny, which the bunny is sitting right over here near me. we saw the debut of the Killer Bunny, and it was cool. It wasn't numbered, so some people asked, why aren't you numbering them? So we decided to start numbering them this week. So I'm sorry, Jared White, that yours isn't numbered. And I said to Ashlyn, I said, you're an artist. What if you did something different with each one of these so that there's sort of like a collector's item? And she goes, and so she goes to her room and she comes back out. And we talked about a couple, especially with this week being the 4th of July. So this is Killer Bunny number 2 with Ashlyn's signature. Are you ready for this, Brent? Are you ready for this?
See it. Oh,
this is the 4th of July Killer Bunny, ready to roll. Jared's is unique. That's true. That's true. So this is Killer Bunny number 2. And then there is just a huge pile. And of course, by the way, just like every week, you got a Charlie Brown Band-Aid. You can't really see it through there, but trust me. Yeah, I like Charlie Brown's my dude, man. And then because it's 4th of July, I had to put this C. Reisner Cutlery traditional pocket knives, red, white, and blue sticker in there. You got all the knives fast stickers. You got that one. You got the other old one, and then you got the baller edition from our boy Backpack B right there. Nice, fast.
I remember that.
Yeah, you did a good job with that. And then Tempest Knives sticker, Dylan Mallory. There's the Tempest. Whoops. Tempest Knife sticker. I still want to redo that at some point. Not the tornado, but the rest of it, just the layout of the logo itself. Not now. Someday. I got Big Red EDC. There's a Jeremy Freak Show EDC card. There's a Forrest Hanks card. Lonely Stacker. There's a Grumpy Grunt.
Nice.
Devo Knives. Whoops, upside down. That's a magnet, by the way. Tactical Everyday Dad. I just love this, man. It's just it's so cool. Flipping cool. The teddy bear. You got the Hogue Pinup Girl. Luft Concepts, Luft Concepts, whatever it is. Luft, Lufa. Yeah. So there's, I don't know. I'm just making, and we're going to stick this refined sticker in here that came with my order today. Cool. Stick that in there as well. Lots of stickers, lots of stuff. What do you guys think of the bunny? I didn't get to see what they thought of the bunny.
We should 3D print you some bunnies, dude.
Yeah, that could be epic, man. We should. But she's already made like 20 of these. So we have some coming up that are going to blow people's minds. She got really creative. Really creative. She came up with some cool stuff. There's some ordinary ones, but there's some really cool ones mixed in. All right, we got a fixed blade tonight. Compliments of our friend Tim B in the chat. This is a Smith & Wesson SW933, and it's set up like a neck knife, guys. This is a little bit of a larger neck knife. I mean, it could work, definitely could work. As I hit everything. Ow! Okay. You got a what looks like a plastic sheath and a nice little probably polymer handle here. Fixed blade, really, really cool. It's I just thought it kind of says America. Nice fixed blade there. I don't know. That's all I could think of. But that's what we got tonight. Nice blade, probably 4 inches on the blade there. Really nice. 3D print the bunnies in white and have Ashlyn paint them. Ashlyn, not Lee. But, oh, no, I'm just kidding. Does Monty lay chocolate eggs? Let me look. Yeah, they're little round ones that are called poop. I was a bunny for Halloween last year. I love bunnies. Yep. Very, very cool. I've been Charlie Brown for Halloween like a bunch of different times because I love Charlie Brown. That's cool. I'm a huge Charlie Brown fan. I've got a Charlie Brown shirt I wear, and I'm kind of bizarre about it. But we have a lot in common. Let's just say that. So I had to go up here. My dog has been barking for the last hour. It's going to keep barking too. But anyway, so that is our giveaway. So you've seen the rules. The rules are I'm going to give a range. You guys get one guess and one guess only within that range. Closest without going over will be our winner. And let's do this, man. Continental, or excuse me, not continental, just U.S. mailing address, and 18 or over parents, all that stuff. And we'll figure out the tie if we get to one. So let me see what we got in here. There are 75 people in here. Let's go with. All right. I'm trying to throw people off tonight, Brent. Let's see if I do it. I'm just kidding.
It should always be the goal.
And I'm not going to say anything about how many people or whatever, because I always try to give it away. All right. Let's see. Let's do.
There you go.
All right, here we go. All right, so I am going to go to the private chat, Brent, if you know how to do that. And I'm going to send you the numbers so you know what it is. There you go. And I will send it to you momentarily, Kiefer. And let's go ahead and give me a start, Keith, if you would. And we will get this party started.
Get this party started.
And if any of you other mods, when you're done guessing, ask me and I'll send it to you as well. All right, let's get a start, and we will start with. Yeah, we will try to give some stuff away here. There is your start from Keith the Knife Freak. Your range is 0 to 190, 0 to 190, 0 to 1. Oh my gracious! You hear them now? They're the whistling ones.
I can't tell. Like it sounds. I can't tell if they're outside my place with the headphones or your place.
Here, hold on. I'm going to open the back door for a second.
Holy
right,
crap!
Now they stopped. Really? All right.
I saw it already.
Oh, you did? Don't say that. Don't say that. You're going to give it away. All right.
Already a bunch of this. There's no way I gave it away.
I know, but I always try to give it away. I'm not going to say anything. Keith does a good job at checking through them too. So
maybe I'm messing with you. I didn't. So I'm just trying to lead you down the wrong
yeah,
track.
exactly. All right. Let's see.
Weirdest coating. Like I need to know what this coating is.
What are you trying to take it off with?
Sandpaper. Like I normally do. Yeah, I did go on a light grit because I want to keep I don't want to make it too deep where I just have to do a lot more work after I just want to get the coating off. But most times I just use like 400, 200 grit sandpaper and it works.
Right.
It's not doing anything to this and then finally it'll break through. But it was insane, dude.
Okay, Grumpy, I'm coming at you. I'm sorry, man.
Grumpy,
I get this.
The best name, the best username.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. And he's not even a grumpy dude, man. He's a super nice guy. Super nice guy. I'm grumpier than you are. All right. Will B says he's got 4 or 5 neighbors shooting off fireworks right now. Yeah. It may just be the one for me right now.
I can't tell right now. I have no idea.
Well, they stopped the big ones, so I'd shut the door again. I was going to let y'all hear them, but. All right, let's see. All right, let's let it go a little bit longer here. Little bit longer. Yeah, good luck to everybody. Exactly. And it looks like Everyday City Carry has started. I'll try to wrap the giveaway up so you guys can run over there. We're hurrying. He started a few minutes early, so it's not my fault. Craig says this whole neighborhood is doing it. Wow, okay. I see that, Keith. All right. Sorry, I was chatting with Keith. A little inside baseball here. All right, so let's give it about 15 seconds. And guys, if you don't have your guess in 0 to 190, get it in. Yeah, I'm in Baghdad for the last few days, says Marcos. That's funny. Oh, I didn't see that one, Keith. Thank you. Okay, let me take a look. I want to look one more thing. Go ahead and put the stop up there in the next 5 or 10 seconds there, Mr. Keith. And by the time I come back down, we'll be ready to go. Okay. Okay. We're on the same page now, Mr. Keith. All right, go ahead and give me a stop. Let's do it. Let's stop this crazy things. Yeah, I agree, Todd. That's why I opened the window a minute ago. I wanted to at least see them for a second.
Yeah, that one was definitely here. I can tell the difference.
I'm so thirsty. All right, do we have a stop yet? I haven't seen a stop. Keith, where's my stop? Oh, do the 5, do the 5, do the 5. It says on my end, but that's it. We have a stop. All right, so no more guesses. We are done. Stoppity, stop, stop. All right, so the number, guys, was a very popular one, and I should have known because I picked something having to do with today, which was 76. 1776, of course, was American freedom. So there are 4 people that we see at that number. We have, other than intended purposes or OTIP, we have Joe Kasparek, we have Marcos Gamma, and we have Brian Needham, who did it for Level On Up. Thank you for that, man. Brian, OTIP, Joe, and Marcos. So, yep, very cool for seeing the same thing, Grumpy. Thank you. So, Brian, question for you. Do you want Level On Up to do the tiebreaker guess, or do you want to do the tiebreaker guess? Let me know, and then we will go. I understand. I just picked 76 because that's what I picked. Just kidding. All right, I'm picking a new range while you answer that question, Brian. Let me know if you want to do it or if you want Level On Up to do it.
First time I ever hit a number, and it's a 4-way tie.
Who said that? Oh, OTIP. Yeah, OTIP. Yeah, I've done that before. I was going to guess that too, but 2 others had already done it. Yeah. Level On Up can guess. So Level On Up, you will be guessing in Brian's place.
Yeah.
All right. So let me pick a range and a number. You know what? I probably need to go with 4 people. I'm going to go there. I hope this is right. I'm not good at this. I'm better at it than Kevin. That's the other thing, dude. If you on StreamYard, it's got a built-in thing now that does all the, like, everybody uses a hashtag and it goes and picks somebody. I may have to try that too. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. All right.
Really so stream late night. So
yep.
As long as
I'm not going to be doing that. I did it last Friday night, but that was because I got live autos. So. Legal autos, and I'm not typically going to be doing that. All right, so here we go. You guys ready? Just the 4. Your range is 10 to 40. One guess closest, not without going over, just closest. I don't know Lacey Lace. I don't know if Mike Emler's going live tonight or not. I do know Pocket Metal is. So just the 4. Level On Up, Marcos, Joe Kasparek, and OTIP. So I got Level On Up with 33. All right, where's everybody else? Marcos with 24. OTIP with 27. Who was the last one? Joe Kasparek, where you at, brother? Did he go? There he is, 32. All right, so we got a 33, a 32, a 24, and a 27. Our number is, wow, This is crazy. I went over your heads, guys. 37 is our number, and that means level on up is your winner at
Nice.
33. Does everybody agree with that? By the way, let's see. We had a 27, a 32, a 33, and a 24. So, yes, the 33 is the winner. That is level on up. Congrats, man. Nobody guessed 17. No, well, I'm glad they didn't because that's not what the number was. So, congrats. Level on up. The email address is knivesfast@gmail. I'm typing it in. Hopefully I typed that right. So if you want to send me an email, please, with your name and your full address, your full name, your full address, not your like legal name, like your first and last name and your address. I will get this out as soon as possible. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I don't know, but it'll get out in the next few days. So congrats. Level on up. Yeah, man. Well, Brent, I think we covered a lot of ground tonight, man. We had a little bit of everything up here to talk about. The only thing I didn't do was pull this sucker out and go, America. Although it wasn't made in America, but it feels like it just feels like a American knife, big. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. It's a touchy subject. Touchy subject. That's me always stepping in it, man. That's what I do best. Well, I just want to go back for a second. I want to thank Brian Needham. Brian, that was a great thing you did, brother. It led to somebody else winning. I love to see folks that have already won or just feel like being DSKFS, paying it forward. And that's really awesome. Brian, I really appreciate you doing that, brother. It warms my heart for sure. So like that a lot. But Keith, thank you. Grumpy Grunt, thank you. Tim B, thank you for your help. And Mr. Backpack, thank you so much. So
everybody,
you still think you're going live this evening?
Yeah.
What time are you going?
Late. I don't know.
I'll be asleep or I would join you.
I might randomly go on.
Okay, he's going to randomly go on tonight. So if you guys want to have some more fun with the Backpack, definitely. Yeah, man, you're gonna drill holes or keep trying to sand away at that silly coating right there.
I feel like I'm gonna everything jump around like crazy.
Hold on, before you leave, let's just do something real quick. So I gotta figure out what in here is just yelling, "Let Backpack mod me."
Send me something. I'm out of
I don't know, man. I gotta think about it. There's just. You're not touching my Nimble X right now.
Yeah,
there's no need to do anything with the Orion because it's already got a hole. It's good to go.
I stay away from but I just don't think need it.
No, that wouldn't work. It's got to be something in here. Done anything to a 20.5?
No, this is not a mod I want to do.
No, there's really not. You could, but I love this thing. I don't know if I want to do that.
What is it?
You could put a hole in the beg glider too.
Might be too slim of a blade. Let me see.
Yeah, you're right. Probably so.
Yeah.
It
has to be pretty tall, to work. I did one on a Ferrum Forge Gent in the beginning of when I started modding, and that's a thinner blade, and it looked terrible.
Yeah, the Valona would be weird because it's already got a. It's already got a fuller. Yeah. I'm not coming up with anything off the top of my head here. Here we go.
It naturally pops up, just let me know.
There's got to be something. Hey, what's funny? You can tell it's my collection because everything's already got a freaking hole in it.
You should get a Towser K and send it to me and get a Towser B.
All right, I may have to do that. Now, here's one. Here's one that could be interesting. All right, I like this knife, but I don't carry it a lot because I'm not a flipper only. Okay, I think we found the one, Brent. It's only a $36 knife. So,
yes, absolutely. I'll definitely do that.
So we could put a hole in this and delete the flipper.
Yeah.
Or maybe I keep the flipper. I don't know. Let me think about it.
What I could do is I could do the
only question I have is the D10 is kind of light. So I wonder how a hole would be, but I think it would be fine.
Yeah, holes.
Maybe you can even bend the lock bar a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, dude, I'm actually really good at that now, so I could definitely do that. I've been tightening up details.
Okay, I think that's going to be the one, man. I think this thing, I'll have to decide about if I want to keep, because the flipper's fairly low profile.
Yeah.
So I might just keep it and have both.
It's a great idea. See, I don't care what the price is. Like, if it, like,
it's 14C too.
Oh, great.
Yep.
I like working with 14C.
I think this is the one, man.
I think that'll look.
Yeah, we'll have to talk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rad. That'll definitely be so sick, dude.
Plenty of room. Yeah. I don't know. You'll have to give me any other suggestions you might have, but on the blade or anything. But
if you delete the flipper, I could add a forward finger choil to it. And that would probably be dope. Any knife I've done that to.
Oh gosh. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? Those of you who are left, 42 of you, should I do? Because it's got this thumb ramp. So with a forward choil right there, I'd lose a little bit of blade, but it's already pretty long.
Morgan, yeah, dude, I've done a lot that don't already have holes in it. That's actually like a little harder. If you're gonna do a hole mod on a knife that doesn't have studs already, that's one of the harder parts to do it. I use carbide drill bits.
But for the knife it is, look at this. Look how this thing just smooth as all get out. It's just, I mean.
Yeah, dude, that would work really well. I
don't know, man. We got.
That's a fun, looks like a fun mod, just like the Towser.
Right. And I've wanted myself, and I just haven't gotten around to it. I've got a belt sander, and I want to take these scales and just knock these 90s down a little bit right here. They're right there. It's just a little too 90, and it kind of eats into your hands a little bit right here and right here. I can just take my belt sander and just kind of go just like that, you know. But I love these scales. I really do.
The scales are cool.
Yeah, they're pretty tight, but it's just this part. It's this part right here. They left you can see where it's flat. You see that? Right. It's just the blue part of the scale right there. It's just a little right there. You can really see it. It's just a little too 90 right there. Other than that, I mean, if we do those changes, this thing would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. So Michael Morgan, if I'm not doing it on like a flat and it's like an angled, like say like a flat grind or something, and I have to try to put the hole there, I used to just like kind of make sure let it walk a little bit and just make sure that it fell within the hole template. But now I've started to try to start it with like a carbide Dremel tip that has the circular end burr on it, and I'll just put a mark where I want to drill. And it's been working well, actually.
Everybody was asking what it is. There you go, guys.
Yeah,
it's the rake P105Q is what this is.
It's a rake, right? And last question, sorry, Michael Morgan's. Yeah, I use like either a 1/8 inch bit or a 5/32 bit to get it started. Really small, because like the larger the drill bit that you use, it's way more heat. So you're just doing a pilot hole basically. It's a pilot hole, and I work it out with a Dremel. It's the best. It's the best method in my opinion. Gives you a lot of room for adjusting on the fly to make sure you're getting a perfect circle.
All right, Brent, we'll touch base because I think I want to do that.
Yeah, sounds good.
And everything else, I mean, lock bar access is fine on this knife. Everything else is pretty fine. It's just to me, because the D10 is light, the flipper is just not exciting. It's just kind of okay, cool.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
It's kind of lazy. And so if you give me that,
it'd be fun.
Then I think now where would you place this hole is the question with the way the plunge is done. How would you do that?
It's hard to say without getting
we can go back and forth on it. You don't have to tell me now. I just was curious.
I have like a hole template that I always draw it on with like permanent marker. Play with
kind of feels like sort of in here, but maybe what we do. What do you do when you end up drilling through like the name and things like that? Do you just buff the rest of it off, or?
Sometimes I just finish the blade. Sometimes I don't do anything and people don't mind it, but like I prefer to get rid of the logos.
I'd prefer to get rid of it.
So in that case, like depending on how the logos are put on.
I mean, I don't want to just see a RU or something. I
agree. I cover the logos personally.
Yeah, it would just look like that, and we'd be like, "What the heck's RU?"
There's lots of different ways we can.
Okay, we'll talk about it. I'll have to make sure I got money and talk to you about it, and we'll get started.
That'll be fun.
No, I'm good. I'm just playing with you, but we'll get it going. And yeah, sorry about that I didn't tell you what that was off the bat there. The black is currently in stock at White Mountain Knives. What this P105? Yeah. Oh, so they have a black version of it?
Yeah,
interesting.
Black version of it.
Oh, black and gray. That's interesting.
I know we're jumping off here, but really quick, one that I love modding is the mini Gemini with the aluminum scale. So this is the mod I did. Came out cool. I dig this one a lot. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a really good mod. And then I changed the clip on this one. I added like an MBK clip to it.
Right.
Did a your edge on it. Took the flipper off too.
That one looks good.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorite ones I've done so far.
Oh, the opposite of that one. This one just jumps out. I mean, this thing is.
Yeah, it's great.
The
actually need a couple more of these to do and sell, so I'll have some.
Yeah, I will be. I can almost guarantee you there will be a Tempest if the Pinion gets funded. There will be a Tempest Knives Kaiser knife because some of the Kaiser action is just. I just gotta. There was a couple of reasons why I didn't go with them this time, but I will eventually. I can guarantee it.
There you go.
Oh my goodness! There we go again. All right. Well, it's like time to wrap, but yeah, I'll definitely get with you on this one because that's
cool.
It's one I love the look of it. I just don't carry it that much anymore because it's just not super. I mean, it's fidgety. It's just because it's a little lazy. It's not as much fun. So if we put a hole in it, I think that'll make it a little more fun for me.
It looks like it's good for it for sure.
But it's a cool knife. It really is. I still want to get a 801, the P801 SF. I still want to get one of those.
There's one, I forget the name of it, but they have one of my favorite budget knives ever. It's so good.
Who does?
Rake or whatever they go by. Rake.
Not the 801.
No, it's a small one. It's a really small one. Maybe it is the 801. I don't think so though. Yeah.
I don't want to mess with that one. I was looking at what else might be a good opportunity, but I think that might be it.
Yeah.
There's some in here I'm still thinking of selling very soon, so we'll see what happens with that. If I can talk myself into it. I saw where somebody put a hole on one of these. I'm not exactly on the Solaris. Would you put it back here further?
I have one here. Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm just. How do you get to the hole? That's what I was trying to.
You have to put it back a little bit farther.
Okay.
So here's the Solaris mod. I'm still in the middle of finishing this one. I have to do a flipper chop to this, but this is another one that. So yeah, you gotta like.
Okay.
Put it back there. So it's
show it to me closed.
It's close to the handle, but it works really well. Like,
show it to me closed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That would work.
Yeah, it works well. It's actually. It makes me want to get one of these knives. It works. The D10 is like really dialed for it.
Cool.
Another one.
That's awesome. I may have to. That's another one, but we'll start with the rake there, and see what we got. Okay. Good night, Keith. Have a good one. Yeah, I got to get off of here too. I got to get ready for work tomorrow and make the lunch.
So well with the logo. The logo is like right.
Oh, it did. Yeah.
So good one.
Yep. All right, Brent. Well, guys,
man,
if you've got ideas for mods, check him out. Dark Matter or Backpack B.
Yeah.
Either one. All right, thank you, brother. Y'all have a good one. And again, I'll be on Friday for weekend review, so we can talk a little bit about Pinion the next day, and go from there and see how we do.
Go up strong on this pre-order. Let's do it.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks so much. And guys, give me a thumbs up on your way out. And thanks for watching the Knives Fast